Yo, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the stream, and today is the day we finally go and check out the Archon quest. Or at least that was supposed to be the intent. Yeah, that... Thank you. Thank you for that. All right. Anyway, how you guys doing? How you guys doing? So here's the thing. I'm currently still verifying resources for Genshin, so it is gonna take a while for me to even get this up and running. So yeah, I guess we could just sit around, chat, and all that. Like maybe do like a reaction or two. Maybe that's a big maybe. That's a very big maybe. At least temporarily until we get some stuff going. Lag? Honestly, again, I wouldn't even be surprised that because I'm currently doing like muted. I'm not muted, am I? Nah, y'all. No, I made sure to even include that. I'm sure of that. Maybe not the only one. Muted can't be. Right. No, sound is fixed now. Someone's gaslighting me, and I just know it. Oh, 47 seconds back. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Now, I mean, honestly, look, the mute. I mean, I did that. I left it mute by accident. Honestly, like I'll be honest with you. And then as for the lag itself, that's on my end. That's not any of you guys. That's only because I'm currently verifying resources for Genshin. That's more or less it. Reaction tip is kind of full right now. That is true. And I still have a backlog that I still need to go through. Starting with the... Although I haven't decided yet on which one I want to do just yet. So, like, I don't know if I want to prioritize. Because here's the thing. I do have something else in the background as well that's going to be a tie-in to the Honkai Star Rail video that I did just recently. And other than that, I still have the my rated the intros for my rate the character animations for 4.0. So I might end up doing that one this coming I might actually end up doing that one for this coming Monday. There's a possibility that I might end up doing that and then switch on over to Honkai Star Rail. Well, the video that I intend on doing for Honkai Star Rail, because here's the thing. There's a reason why the video for that one ended up being short than usual. I think it's just under 9 minutes. I do believe so. Because there's supposed to be something else after that. There was supposed to be something else there. But when I was making the script for that video, for that post-edit thing, it ended up ballooning it. a little more than it should. So I thought, why don't I just make that its own separate video and then just upload my summon session there and then get that one ready whenever possible. How's the Mass Effect video coming along? Actually, it's actually in terms of scripting, I'm like almost there. I'm almost there. Although I believe I said this to Emil at some point that I did have a video planned for Mass Effect. There was one problem though. I pressed record, but my old mouse was like so dysfunctional, it ended up double clicking the record button. So what happened here is that I was doing my Mass Effect trilogy ranking video, and it's as though it never recorded anything at all. Here, I even have the video. I even have a video proof on my PC to show you exactly what it is. Here. I don't know if you guys can see it, because especially considering how small the text is. But it says here, length 0 seconds. I had something over here. It just to prove to you that I actually do have something here. I definitely press record, and then for some reason my mouse was not responding enough, but it apparently responded to double clicking the start record button. So I was talking for over an hour and a half and nothing. I got nothing there. So I had to repeat. So I had to, at some point in the future, I'll have to redo the video. So it really sucks that it happened the way it did, but I'm going to try to see if I can do that later on. I was upset. I was legitimately upset that it happened. The mouse life gave up. Yeah, I had no choice. Honestly, I had no choice but to just buy a brand new mouse, which ended up being a Logitech gaming mouse. Which I gotta say, after about a week or two of using it, I love this mouse. I actually really love this mouse a lot. Like it's actually super responsive and best. I mean, like one of the best things right now is I can adjust the mouse speed with just a click of a few buttons on the back over here. Yeah, right here. Like I'm like moving back and forth like rapidly, and that's how the the slowest speed. But if I adjust it a little more, bam, mouse go crazy. Yeah, but it's honestly a cool mouse. It's a real cool mouse. I like it. Missed last stream. Can't download some OST for a Toho fan game on Steam. Little Doll Queen is called. I'm a little behind. Had to put Wi-Fi, but didn't work. So back to mobile data. No. Some Liber Frost videos. There was something else that I did want to react to, and it's there was something else actually from one of my. Hold on a sec. Let me just check just to be sure, because I do remember someone recommending this. Hang on a sec. Yeah, some of Kumax's videos. Yeah, I do remember. I do remember someone showing me about a couple days ago that there was some Kumax stuff that I could react to. I don't remember if it was Emil or if it's someone else, or if it was someone else. But I do remember someone mentioning Kumax, and I do want to check it out for myself. At least a few of the videos here and there until this gets updated. Maybe it won't be a reaction video, but it will be. Well, it will be at least something to pass the time with. Mouse life gave up. Missed last stream. Can't work all day and stay awake till next day anymore. Getting old. We all are, unfortunately. Looks good for a mouse. Not gonna lie. I have some no-name, probably rip-off gaming mouse keyboards. Never had that issue. Well, to be fair, mine is like a my mouse just came up with the PC that I have, so it's like, I guess it's kind of expected, maybe. I was probably Emil. I don't usually recommend reaction. That's fair. Yeah, it's probably just that. So maybe react to a Kumax video and all that. Although there is something I do want to show off that I got just recently. So here's the thing. Just a bit of just a tiny story on what happened. So on my birthday break, I was visiting like Vegas and all that, just checking out some stuff here and there, and my mom offered that offered it to like get me something for my birthday, because like she did that for my brother. She thought it'd be fair if I just do that for my birthday as well. Now here's the thing: we ended up not getting anything at Vegas, save for the for the $80 that we did end up turning in from Vegas. We ended up not getting anything over there. So instead, my mother opted just said, you know what? Why don't I just give you $100 and then you could use that with whatever you want. And we agreed on that one. And I managed to get something from those $100 just earlier today, actually. Just earlier today. Seems like done. Be back in about 20 minutes. All right then. Check on something. We're almost there. Yeah, we're almost there. 2 of 3. Though I get the feeling there's gonna be more. There's gonna be more of the verification once we get in the game, right? Something tells me they were fixing. Wait. Let me see here. I also did see something as well. Yeah, from Sayu. They had to fix the Diluc bug. Oh, did they? Well, I mean, what kind of bug was it anyway? Like what was the bug all about? I'm glad Warsaw was temporarily free. Game looks pretty high quality. Oh God, it's speeding. Well, never mind then. I guess we're not doing reaction videos now. Oh God, it's just speeding so quickly. But at the very least, I want to at least show you guys what I ended up getting with my $100. Damn though. Yeah, I gotta say though, like this guy is a beefy. This guy's pretty beefy, all things considered. And there we go. All right. Yeah, I gotta say though, this got some like some heft to it. I really gotta say. Although I will say, considering that I owned this back in the day, back when I was younger, when I was a kid, I guess I didn't realize how heavy it is until I actually carried it for myself. And when I make comparisons to my old Xbox One, I guess I didn't realize how big it was as well. Legit gives me Darkest Dungeon vibes. Ooh, really? Really now? It's almost there. It's there. It's there. So yeah, Ixnay on the reactions then. Sorry guys. I mean, we are getting into it anyway. We may as well. So at the very least though, I do want to show you exactly what I got though. So basically, you close to the enemy, you get Venti and you get Venti E, and then let me see here. Hold on a second. Fine. You close to the enemy, you get Venti E, and you use Diluc double E, and then basically try the last E, but try doing plunge attack with it, and you basically spam the last E. Oh, really? Was it really that broken? That's funny. That's actually kind of funny. Oh, okay, so it doesn't really need to do any verifications. Good. We can just get in now. Like, we should get in the game now. Next time, buddy. Next time. Maybe when I'm not doing anything for the next few weeks or so, maybe I might end up doing reactions. However, I will admit though, considering that I have a lot of like reaction videos I still gotta sift through with not just with like a PGR, and then also I still have let me see here. I still have my reverse 1999 thing I gotta like go through as well. We likely won't be doing any reactions for a while. I think I'm already pretty set up for at least a few weeks or months or so. Very like in like just it'll be a while before we actually end up doing that, unless there's like some priority ones that we would have to do, like say for example, like if a new patch comes in for Genshin or anything like that. Like maybe that might be the exception, but other than that, like anything else beyond that, oh well. It was so good, I was laughing while doing it. Seeing the clips was hilarious. It's too bad I didn't even get to see that. Oh well. Though to be fair, I don't think I ever thought of using Venti and then D-Luke on the same team. Yesterday I finished the AQ, probably my top 4 favorite AQ in the game. In the end, Kumax was the one getting gaslighted. Oh well. Anyway. This is what I ended up getting for my birthday money. Got this big hulking beast of a console. Yeah, I managed to get myself a original Xbox at some point. Yeah, managed to get this one. Funny enough, I'm slowly but surely getting myself into retro gaming, like just a little bit. I just realized that I did not have the controller plugged in. Oh no, that's like the worst thing to happen. God. Yeah, so I managed to get myself an original Xbox, and because, well, it was something that I owned back in the day, and I'm thinking about rebuilding my my collection slowly but surely, or at least the games that games that I have owned at some point, like in my in the past, or perhaps the games that. The only thing I want to prioritize, though, is just games that aren't backward compatible towards like whether it's the 360 or if it's the Xbox One and beyond, stuff like that. It's like I just want to prioritize games that I haven't owned, that I have owned, but haven't actually gotten but it isn't actually available to purchase on the quote-unquote newer systems. Like, for example, on 360 and even on Xbox One and the Series X, I'm able to play games like Thrillville and Blinks the Time Sweeper, and of course some games like a Knights of the Old Republic as well. That one's available. I mean, I did buy the game digitally, so even if I do want to, it is still tied to my account. So anytime if I do feel like playing Knights of the Old Republic, I'll just play that. That looks so cool. Thanks. If I'm failing to get Zhongli, you bet your ass who will come in his place. Also so excited for Nikkei, not just Nier but also Modernia drip. Oh yeah, definitely looking forward to to the Modernia outfit. I am actually looking forward to that. I want to see what that looks like in game. You know, all the poses and shit. Same thing with Nier. But I am curious how exactly they're going to execute to be. I am very curious, because I get the feeling they're going to keep the skirt, but then at some point they're just going to have to release it. They're going to have to release that. I'm milking DC before it goes away. I mean, I imagine you're having fun, though. Well, I mean, considering the amount of characters you are getting. But yeah, anyway, though. So yeah, what I'm doing right now is just rebuilding my my collection, or at least the collection in which that games that I don't have games that I did own in my childhood and not able to play it on on future systems, or at least systems after this one, or just get games that I know for a fact to play a little better on Xbox. Example. Well, actually, there are two reactions. There are two. There are two examples, really, just regarding this. Let's see here. There we go. Usan Pro made a short video. Quick reaction, mostly because it's wholesome. I get what you mean, but again, I do want to prioritize I do want to prioritize the Archon quest, as much as possible, just so that way we're not wasting too much time. He, me as I talk about like Xbox for a little bit. No, but to be fair though, like this is something that really does mean a lot to me. Like honestly, even like because like as someone who grew up with the original Xbox, it really does mean a lot to me whenever like I do talk about it and all that. And like, and one could make the argument that the only reason why I managed to get into gaming as much as I do now is because of two systems, the N64 and the original Xbox, and in the original Xbox because well, it's because of games like Halo Combat Evolved. It's basically games like Fusion Frenzy and Blink the Time Sweeper, stuff like that. Like I pretty much just grew up on that, and without that system, I probably wouldn't be where I am right now. Just spending all my money on gacha games. Understandable. Have a nice day. Fake leaves. But yeah, the quest top tier. I can only imagine. I've heard people say like a lot of good things about the coming quest. Anyway, though, the two examples that I do have is, well, this I think I showed this before, the Jet Set Radio Future and Sega GT 2002. I do believe I have shown this at some point. I do remember showing that at least on stream at least once. And this is like a pretty pristine copy of the game. Well, minus no manual, unfortunately, but there's only so much you could do, right? Although there is one game that I do have that's that's like new to the collection, I guess you could say. And this is a game that was real fun when I was quite young. Pac-Man World 2. This one, oh man. I played it Pac-Man World 1 on original PlayStation when I was a little kid, and I mean little kid. I'd say like I was about 6. I was about 5 or 6. I was roughly around that age, and my godparents, we visited my godparents at least once, and they had a PlayStation lying around. They had an original PlayStation lying around, and they had Pac-Man World. And I managed to play a little bit of it. I played through at least the first 2 levels of Pac-Man World, and it was great. It was honestly a great time. And I heard that there was Pac-Man World 2, and I wanted to check this out for myself. Since I had a lot of fun playing the first game, if only for the first few levels and all that, I wanted to see like how much they've done with the sequel, and it was even better. It was like a fun ass game. Although I do remember the collectibles being a bit of an annoyance to get, but it was a fun time nonetheless. If this is more for a casual kind of thing, then yeah, this is like Now, if you're like a casual gamer and you just enjoyed playing this game, then yeah, you're gonna have a fun time. But if you're looking to 100% the game, you're not gonna have a fun time. At least that's the consensus that I got to after, like way after the fact. At least that was the consensus, the general consensus that I found out regarding Pac-Man World 2. Speaking of old games, the first Sonic game I ever played was Sonic R, and I enjoyed it despite the jank. It also helps that the music was pretty damn good too. For the time, it was pretty good. Nowadays, there's a debate. It was great, but I just like the Wii mainly as a kid. You know, there is another game that I don't have it with me right now because I just ordered it recently. But I managed to find a cheap enough copy of something here. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can show you. I'll show you an image of what I have right now. Hold on, of a game that I just ordered recently. I wonder if I should actually show this. Not through here. Not through here. I do want to, but I do want to see. Yes. Okay. This is the one that I ended up getting. Okay. I won't show my information, but it is not. But I am getting something here. Hang on a sec. This is what I ended up getting. There. Let me get this set up. There we go. And and I guess you could say is one of the reasons why I ended up getting a original Xbox, because one can make the argument this is the real definitive collection. This is what I ended up getting on eBay. I don't have it with me right now, but I did recently order it, and it's gonna be coming within the next few days or within next week. So, yeah, I'm definitely getting myself this. I managed to find a cheap enough copy that has all the manuals and all the games. So, yeah, definitely gonna be having a lot of fun playing this one at some point in the future. I don't think that this will be suitable enough for. I don't think it's going to be suitable enough for a stream because, you know, copyright content. But I will say, I think this is going to be worth it. Like just the fact that I finally be able to have a Grand Theft Auto game on console. A Grand Theft Auto game on console in the past, because I've heard about this because I've heard about the games for quite a long time, but I never actually got to play it on original hardware. It was kind of sad saying goodbye to my Sumeru family, and the cycle repeats itself when I'll say goodbye to my Hydro family for Natlin. Oh yeah. I can only imagine, because I remember that the missions. I believe that that Jonathan said that the mission starts somewhere in Sumeru, right? I do believe so. So we're gonna be heading over there like whenever we can. Damn, when last that's gonna be fun. Oh yeah, when that comes. Oh baby, I'm actually looking forward to this one. I really am. GTA trilogy, aka the trilogy that hopefully doesn't suck. Oh, trust me, it won't. It will not, because it is the original one, not the definitive edition. If you ask me, I played through the definitive edition, quote unquote, when it was available on Xbox Game Pass, and I'm not gonna lie, it was fine. It was just fine. It's not the worst game I've ever played, because I have played worse games in the past, but considering that it's supposed to be the definitive edition, it's just whatever. This one, on the other hand, on original hardware, it's gonna be bitching. GTA 6 is finally coming. Yeah. I mean, it's not a matter of if GTA 6 is coming, but more of a matter of when it's coming. I've been hearing that it might be coming out next year, but knowing Rockstar's reputation on releasing games, I fully expect it to be coming out in 2025. Silent Hill HD Collection was bad. I've heard stories about that one. And from what I've heard, the only reason why it was as bad as it was is because the developers did not have the original source code for both Silent Hill 2 and 3. In fact, I think the story goes, the developers that were working on the HD collection wanted to ask Konami if they could have a blueprint or a source code of Silent Hill 2 and 3. And what Konami did, I don't remember if it was this or if it was that, but I went along the lines of, okay, you want a blueprint? All right. Hold on. Just pretend that this is Silent Hill. Okay. So here you go. this is the game. Have fun. Yeah, I think the story went Zunan having the source code for Touhou 6 to release on Steam. Hold my beer. Yeah, I mean, the only thing they were given, I think, is just the original copies of the games, but not the actual source code. So they can't reverse engineer it to. So I think the only thing they had to do, I believe the story goes, is that the developers had to like reverse engineer the game itself, just so that way they can have access to the game, so they can port it and quote unquote remaster it to both PS3 and 360. I believe that's the story, but I could be wrong about that. Regardless, it sucks for everyone involved. And in this instance, I don't blame the developers for this. I do not blame the developers for the shit hand that they were dealt with. Like, it all goes back to Konami, really. So, yeah, like I don't fully blame the developers on the horrible port that was Silent Hill 2 and 3 HD. I blame Konami for this one. It's just Konami proper. But that's a story for another day. Regardless, definitely looking forward to getting GTA the trilogy whenever it does come out. Granted, the box is a little bit on the on the rough side of things, but you know what? I'd rather have this than nothing. Okay, there we go. I thought that was no volume. Classic modern era Konami. Pachinko Chungus. Alright, let's see here. Oh, damn it. Alright. Oh, God! Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? I can't tell if we're back or not. Oh my god. I actually can't tell. I don't know what happened. Everything just like shut off or some shit. Back? Okay, I mean, okay, I guess we are back. I mean, I do see I mean, we are back at something, but I don't know what happened. I can't even tell you what just happened. Like one moment I was just talking about Silent Hill, and then another moment my PC like decided to shut down. But we managed to but I managed to click on cancel before it completely shuts down. So I don't know what just happened right there. So it crashed? Something like that. Yeah. I guess so. I hope that didn't impact much though. I really hope to God it didn't. But with that said, I might need to refresh the chat. So hold on one moment. Box. There we go. There we go. At least the chat is back, so that's good. That's good. Still, that is so strange. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I'm terribly sorry about that. Just me, Basilisk. DC still ongoing till tomorrow. Nah, don't worry. Yeah, you just missed it. You just missed it, Jonathan. We just my computer almost my computer crashed and almost shut down, but I managed to miraculously save it by clicking on cancel. But yeah, we're alive. We're alive somehow. You missed everything. You missed everything and nothing at the same time. Because I was just showing off. Because I was just recently showing off of my my purchase. I can actually show it to you like again just one more time. Hold on a second. It's gonna be real quick. It's gonna be a real quick thing. Just I guess you can say it's just a pickup that I just did recently. Hang on. Yeah! Managed to get myself an original Xbox. Yeah, and I just said on chat that I'm just going to I'm gonna attempt to see if I can rebuild my my collection of games before I manage to sell this off. But my priority for now is I'm going to get myself some games that I grew up with, but aren't necessarily available to get nowadays. So let's say for example, Blinks the Time Sweeper 1 and Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic are available to purchase on consoles still. I mean, you can still purchase them through the Xbox marketplace. You can do that. At the very least, we have like a lot of us have like easy access to play that. Yeah, but for games like, let's say, Jet Set Radio Future and also
in a simple and pragmatic way, those are my favorite.
A recent purchase that I did, Pac-Man World 2, technically speaking, well, for some strange reason, on Xbox 360, you can't play Pac-Man World 2, but you can play Pac-Man World 3. That is weird to me. And apparently chat has been like frozen. Hold on a second. Or not chat specifically. I'm talking about this one in particular. Hang on a second. Let me see if I could just refresh that. Chat. Remove. Is there a way for me to like? Oh yeah, refresh. There we go. Let's see if that does anything. There we go. We just crashed, bashed, slashed, and came back. Yeah. So anyway, though. Yeah, got myself this because it's not playable on 360 for some godforsaken reason, but it is playable on original Xbox. So yeah, definitely got this picked up as well. Pretty fairly cheap too. Like, I think it was $12 that this game cost. Considering all the other games that were around like where I was shopping at, this is considered cheap. And considering it also has the game and the manual itself, yeah, that's fair. It's fair enough. We commençons. And also. Hold on a second. Let me see if I could just restore that that closed the tab from earlier. This one. Yeah, just gonna be real quick about it.
Respect must be given to the
gonna be real quick
of
about
every
it.
creature. Each fish in the ocean
for the French.
swims in its own direction.
And this is also another thing that I got recently as well.
Welcome to Palais Mermonia.
Now, I don't have it with me on hand right now, the GTA Trilogy game, but it is coming. It is coming pretty soon. It's at least within a few days or a week from now. But regardless, it is coming. So I'm definitely gonna have a little bit of fun just playing through this. But I do need to check the Xbox first, just to see if there's like anything faulty with it, if I need to replace anything. Because as far as I'm aware, the disk drive does work, but I do need to check the clock capacitor on that thing, because there's a chance that the clock capacitor might need to be either replaced or removed. Likely the latter than the former. So yeah, that's definitely something that I'll need to do at some point in the future. But yeah, for now, this has been Copped, and I am either next week or the week after, I'll need to check with the. I'll need to check in with someone to regarding the clock capacitor, because as far as I'm aware, it hasn't been messed with. The console itself hasn't been messed with, so that means that there hasn't been anything done with that. I can't believe there are Romanian names in my Genshin. If you find a Mescaline underground, you'll know their name is something else. Screenshot that scene and it ended cute. But yeah, that's more or less my... Is GTA 3 Liberty City and San Andreas or Vice City? All three. It's just GTA 3 and Vice City and San Andreas. No Liberty City stories or Vice City stories. I think that's only on PS2. I do think so. Well, PS2 and PSP, but in terms of console, PS2. It's a PS2 only joint.
In a simple and pragmatic way. Those are my favorite.
Yes. All right, but yeah. Anyway, though, that's a quick recap of what you just missed, Jonathan. For now. Yeah, we need to do this. We need to. It is muy importante that we go and do this. And hopefully, if there's no other issues, we'll be able to play through this nicely and quickly. And it's a good thing that there's some quests here in Sumeru's, because we actually do need to go there. Ah. Yeah. I wonder what else I should get for the original Xbox, actually. Obviously, some games that aren't readily available on like systems that beyond the original Xbox. That's something I'll have to think about at some point in the future. I don't know. There's a lot of things I do want to prioritize, but I think the clock capacitor removal has to be number one. Otherwise, only God knows what will happen to the system itself. Gears of War. I actually played through all of the Gears games when, not recently, but years ago, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Judgment. And I did try a little bit of Gears Tactics as well. Far Cry. Oh, yeah. No, I know which one. Was it Instinct? I actually don't remember which one it was. But it is supposed to be based on the first game, right? Like it's essentially the first game. There, all done. Only played one, and that one my mom needed help with. Played Far Cry 2. They have a bit of my culture in that game. Yeah! Plus I heard that, that in terms of mechanics, in terms of a bunch of other stuff, Far Cry 2 is arguably better than even the more newer Far Cry games. Again, that's as far as I heard.
Rest and rebuild! Illusion shattered! Come on out. Right now. Right here. Everyone hold hands! Yeah.
I mean, from what I've heard, it's rich in detail. I think that's what it was compared to even Far Cry 4, 5, and even 6. Besides, I unironically do want to check out Far Cry 2. I unironically do want to do that. Because I have heard so many good things about that game. There we go. And then there's one more. Right there. Why is it all the way over there, bro? And my Gears 5 boss scene playthrough assist was filled with manly screams. No, I do get where you're coming from regarding Gears 5. I gotta say though, campaign-wise for Gears 5, it was kind of cool. It was kind of cool. I don't think it's as good compared to Gears 3, but it is kind of up there. It is up there. I mean, I do like it a little more compared to Gears 4 campaign and especially Judgment. Yeah, Gears 3 was just fun. Gears 5? It has been a while, but I do remember liking it. Far Cry 2 was ahead of its time with fire mechanics. Fire spread realistically. So I've heard. Yeah, I did see the what was it? The Crobecat video on Far Cry 2 mechanics and comparing it to the other Far Cry games. She's got a new character in Destiny Child, an exorcist called Arhat. Use your Farina energy. Really? Wait, so what is this one exact? Oh, wait a minute. Is it this? Yeah, it's this one. Okay, okay. I thought it would be something else, like catching like weasels.
There is no escape. Go.
Blow up everything!
Uphill battle.
There we go. All right, done with that one. Would also like to know your thoughts and opinions on my Yelan build so far. Just drop an image on Discord and I'll check it out. Okay. If you can though, if you can. Your quote is literally sinners. The bad karma you created will come back to haunt you one day. And dramatic pose. Did. Let's see here.
Let's move out. Add Ash. Thank you for Add Ash.
Add ass. Yeah. Add ass. There we go. Right, so one moment. Already, damn autocorrect. Let's see. Yelan build so far. Considering that Aqua Simulacra is only 70. Crit rate 71, crit damage 229. I think in terms of crit value, it's already better than mine. I think so. Let me see. Maybe a quick Outer Hat Google. You know what? I'll go check it out on Google. Hold on a second. But I'm not showing anything though. Just in case. In a way, I'm kind of glad I did. In a way, I'm kind of glad I did. Yeah. I'm glad that I did that. And she look kind of cute though. Yeah. Yeah, I do agree. Yeah, I think this looks kind of cute. Oh, wait a minute. I think there's two different versions. Okay, well, I like the one with the orange tights. Yeah. Unless they're the same character. Actually, I don't know. Oh well. Still need 4-piece emblem though, but the pieces she has now are just as good. Let me compare it to mine actually. I do need to check for myself. Okay, so in terms of crit damage, I got like 250, and then crit rate 62. I mean, granted, like the crit rate isn't exactly that great. It's not that good, honestly, compared to yours. I mean, it will get better. It will get better once you upgraded the Aqua Simulacra. Like it will get better. But it's just so funny to me that she could get this much crit damage. I actually don't remember what I have her equipped with. Yeah, crit damage circlets. You equipped a crit. You equipped crit rate on this one. Interesting. Interesting. And then this one, hydro damage bonus. You did that one. And then this one you put in... Wait, what did you put in actually? No, that's health, right? No. Yeah, it is HP. Yeah, that's both of them are HP percent actually. Never mind. Yeah, you have hydro damage bonus, and I... Wait, no. You have both HP on both Goblet and Timepiece. I managed to get a hydro damage and then energy recharge. Though my reason for energy recharge is only because when I had her on my team, I don't have it at the time. When I had her in the team with Zhongli, Raiden, and Nahida, I don't have another hydro character to give her more energy. You know what I mean? Though I imagine that using Raiden kind of defeats the purpose because she does give a lot of energy. I might need to rework her a little bit though. That's a teeny bit. And the rest, all things considered, not bad. Yeah, actually, it's not that bad of a piece. They aren't that bad pieces. It's just that you need to see if you can get like an emblem or something similar to it. White crown, one with white dress. Damn, we got a lot of 5 stars HP. Yeah. Just realized there are 2 R hats I have. One with that and spear, and one with ballerina pose. I refer to the latter. Yeah, the one with the ballerina pose, right? Yeah, so that's the one that I was looking at. I think. Well, the one with the orange tights. Yeah, that's the one that I was looking at. And yeah, there is another version of R hats as well, and it's like, she looks fine. Yeah, I think she looks just fine. But regardless, that's neither here or there. All things considered, not a bad Yelan, I gotta say. It will take time to get that to get her up and running, but so far you're doing pretty good progress.
Respect must be given to the will of.
What does Yelan do anyway? Support or DPS? Support, but very good support. You would definitely be relying on her bursts rather than her normal attacks. But she does well. Honestly, she does well on her own as well. Like she's not that much of a slouch when it comes to like being on her own. You could theoretically get by with being a burst DPS for Yelan. just as long as you have something else to like activate, let's say, Bloom or Electro. So pairing her up with Raiden or any electric character with and any other Dendro character, more specifically, if you have Yolanda with Raiden or Nahida, she'll do wonders. Granted, that's kind of the reason why I also opted to use an energy recharge timepiece rather than HP, because just so that way I can generate more energy by just so I can consistently use a burst. But again, that's just the way I play things. The way you play things might be a little different.
Every creature.
So here we are. I'll test it with Raiden and Nahida. My Raiden has a lot of ER and Nahida has a lot of EM. Well, if you got both of them, use them. Trust me, you won't regret it. That's the team I use with alongside Zhongli. But if you're confident with your dodging skills, then you could replace Zhongli with someone else. I would say Kokomi, but
Let's go check it out.
that's gonna be something that for you to decide. Right, so caravan rebot, right? So right here. Yep, cutscene time, boys. It's happening.
Good old caravan rebot. Now let Paimon think. What were we up to the first time we came here? Oh, Paimon remembers. Nahida's consciousness had been trapped by the doctor, but we followed the clues she left behind to help her.
Good memory, Paimon.
So much time has already passed since then. And it seems Sumeru's changing for the better now that Nahida's in charge, right?
Double Hydro means increased HP. Yeah, that is true. You could just do that because of the elemental resonance, right?
Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time, and then Nahida won't have any more new problems to deal with.
Yes, but as long as we're around, it's hard to say what'll happen.
Yeah, guess you're right. We somehow always find ourselves right in the thick of it. Who knows what will happen next?
Gotta clear my list. Too many slots taken.
Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble.
Tch! I was just thinking that you might be the problem, Paimon. The Traveler ain't having it.
Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble. At most, when she was super tired, Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even then, you fished Paimon out. Anyway, for Nahida's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination for now.
Next up, Fontaine.
Ah, look who it is. Running into you in a place like this? I can see you two still love wandering around.
Hell yeah, Dia, let's go! Best girl.
Oh, it's Dia! Since when are we just wandering around? We're usually taking care of some serious business. Even though it may have nothing to do with our journey. But never mind that. What brings you here?
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing too interesting. Just escorting a shipment of goods.
Dia,
I'm on my way to
you've
report
been
back.
done dirty. Like, super dirty. Like, it's not even funny.
That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you two talking about anyway?
My girl. Our girl. Our. We're preparing to leave Sumeru and headed to Fontaine.
Huh? You serious? Can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all. I guess you'd never stay for too long in one place.
It's been a year, Dia.
Bumping into you like this will become a rarity. I'm starting to feel sad just thinking about it. Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to escort you two? What do you say?
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much. But don't worry, we'll come back to see everyone when we get a chance.
Yeah, like an event.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't handle.
Looking likable as always. I know I didn't misspell likable. Suddenly communism.
So, when are you leaving?
We'll leave as soon as we finish a few more preparations.
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru that Paimon hasn't tried yet. Now, where's that list Paimon made?
God.
I see. Guess you won't be needing a going away party or anything. It's sad enough to see you go like this.
Unfortunate, but
Though,
they do be
now that I
that
think
do be how
about
it
it,
be.
Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today without you. Seems true heroes always prefer leaving quietly.
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahida?
Like a bim. In her case, she'll know from our dreams anyway.
Oh, good point. Then there's no need to bother her in the real world.
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now, Traveler and Paimon. Whether as a client or a friend, you're always welcome to come find me.
Take care now.
Goodbye, Dia. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
So long, hotness. After settling matters in Sumeru, you approach the border with Fontaine. Finger slipped. And so we move forward. Have you been to Sumeru yet? I mean, Fontaine. I was about to say. I mean, we did just, last week we did just explore, as much of Fontaine as possible. And off stream, I did manage to do a couple things here and there, just activate some waypoints here and there. Or at least as much of it as possible. We did what we must. But I don't have any idea how to use the sigils just yet. I imagine that in one of the quest lines that I accidentally discovered, the answer will come clearly. It's been a week. I know, crazy. From below, it's raining fish. Ow! It's been a week already. It's crazy.
After passing all that sand and water, we finally made it. Oh, this must be Fontaine's port. Wow, everything looks so advanced in Fontaine. Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines.
It's even more impressive than I expected.
Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do.
Already figured out the sigil conundrum?
What do you think?
Really? Let's start by meeting the Hydro Archon.
Good idea. Nahida
I'm already
gave us
level
loads
8
of
with the
useful
sigil stuff?
information.
Bruh!
Seeking out the 7 is probably still our best source for information at this point.
And our journey is to find the sibling, and also to find the truth.
Yeah, the more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality, whatever that means.
I don't want to say anything regarding that. I know I put it on the title, but I do not want to say it at all.
To
Because-
learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
Because if I say it on stream, if I say it audibly, it will be used against me in court.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
Excuse me. Can I help you too? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Hey, it's the character. It's the cat girl thing. Lynette. She's just standing there in the
We're
background.
travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seemed to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
That explains the lack of Nikkei. She's like that rich girl in school nobody likes, but no one says anything because her father owns the town or something.
Like a real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives.
I do believe I said this earlier regarding Nikkei. Like, there's a reason why I don't do a lot of Nikkei stuff on stream and on videos, aside from maybe the ranking videos. And the reason for that is because we can discuss about Nikkei and its story and like how good the writing is for most of the events, minus the Chainsaw Man event. But that's not what people are gonna see at first. At first, they're gonna see all the TNA on the screen. So it'll be hard for me to even unironically speak positive things about Nikkei when you consider what the public will see first and foremost. Because Nikkei is horny AF. That is true. And don't you forget it.
Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
And based. Based, yes, but horny first and foremost.
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things, it's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette. As well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
So this is the nation of justice.
Oratrice? Is it some kind of machine too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we get the chance. Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
Huh. I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Time slots?
Huh. Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
Yesterday, my coworker was standing behind me while I was looking at my phone at home screen. Just too scared to open any app because I know what content I and my coworker inevitably will see. It's one of those games where like I can't even like, even if I want to, I can't seriously play it in public. That's the sucky part about Nikkei. It's like, I want to talk about it, but it's like people are just gonna see the horde more than what the actual substance actually is.
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
That's right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough of her.
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before. Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors. Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Neuvillette.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
He plays Nika in public. To be fair, you and everyone else relishes in anonymity. I personally, as someone who streams, can't really do that. Seems people of Fontaine really like the Hydro Archon, but they don't appear to revere her.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House. But who knows how long making an appointment will take? Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime. Hey! What are you looking over there for?
There's a girl over there. She's been standing alone for quite some time.
Huh. Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her.
Act 1. Prelude of Blancheur and Noirture. There we go. Okay, good. We can actually approach her. Sweet. Damn! Look at me when I'm talking to you, lady! I swear to God, I'm not moving anything. I swear to God, I am not moving anything at all. This is just the way Kokomi behaves. Can't open Twitter in public, just titties everywhere. Can't open Discord in public, just titties everywhere. Same with Facebook and TikTok. That sounds like a you problem. I only encountered that YGO weirdo, but other than that, I was unbothered.
Hello there? Excuse me? Are you alright?
Linny, don't even know how she's supposed to be used, but she's fun nonetheless. Lynette, you mean?
Huh? I'm fine. Thanks.
Don't do it! Don't do it! You got so much to live for!
Oh, okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
Maybe they're mermaids, or a fantastical race from Fontaine.
No people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now, it's been completely submerged. He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea.
Yeah, Lynette. Linny just sounds equally like a girl name. You're not wrong.
But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories. It won't be long before it swallows us.
Sorry. Paimon doesn't really get what you mean.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
What's up, man?
Oh, and you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Also, to be fair, Lenny kind of dresses like a girl.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine. We were just talking with your sister. Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
Just because you make a line that says that you're in on the joke doesn't make it the issue disappear all of a sudden. Yeah, that's right. 2 years, like a year or two later after making that video, I'm still kind of pissed that the main character has like nothing to say at all. I'm still pissed about that. Well, there's hardly anything left for me to say with you around, Paimon, because you always steal my lines.
So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
I've wanted a twin since 2020. I see them thigh highs he has on. Yeah.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
Not in the Hisoka way. Self-awareness on top. Never watched HXH? Hunter x Hunter, right?
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories? And that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Lynette is based.
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now.
Oh, what's happening in Fontaine?
Where to begin?
It doesn't have to do with us, right?
Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, traveler.
Hello, Liddy.
And hello, Paimon.
Aww, a little pat on the back.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Yeah, that's something that everyone should have, honestly. Just saying hello to each other, being nice to each other, right, chat? It's 2 a.m. Temperature's dropping fast. Jesus Christ.
Alright then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here. Please, follow me.
Nice. Never heard of such a thing. Okay. Damn, only a couple of steps?
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
Oh, great. Wait, you mean she's here?
she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
Okay, first and foremost, that girl, that woman that looks like Sarah in back in Inazuma. Yeah, you know what? I approve of that. Honestly, like this music, love this theme. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's very good, actually.
My dear people,
Chlorine, yeah.
rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu.
Sarah and Mona, chlorine.
As you can all see, 2 unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and her companion, who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Hell yeah, we're VIPs. Let's go.
Is she talking about us?
Well, who else is the traveler? Nobody here seems to be holding a glass.
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you've left in your wake as you visited other nations. But I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally. Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity. Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner.
I like her hat that is almost reminiscent of a crown. Quite appropriate.
Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip.
Focalor.
Now, you may rejoice in this.
Okay, so Focalor is the. So Focalor is her Archon name, and Farina is her like name. That's what I'm getting at, right? Finding the Archon was easy enough.
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes.
It's never that easy.
But the Hydro Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top?
Our hats. Pretty sure we left each nation better than it was. Don't know what she means by turmoil and chaos. Is your wake?
Miss Hydro Archon, how did you know we were coming?
I could smell you like on the way here.
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities. You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
The effing snitch!
Whoa, talk about sounding high and mighty.
He's like she can't get over herself.
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough?
She has spies.
What
No, I know.
else should I say then?
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
I swear to God, say the line. Say the line.
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise! Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind of drama going on?
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Farina came here to personally see her. Oh, I bet this is gonna be the duel of the century.
Ooh, I've got to see this. I knew Lady Farina would never disappoint.
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy, and despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus. You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler from another land, just as you were hoping to see.
Oh my god, even down to the smile that she has developing on her face right now. Holy Jesus. And I didn't even realize it up until now, but her eyelashes are something else. What in the hell?
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Fighting gods? I've got a resume. Her bozo Doughblade is unmatched, especially in the hands of the traveler.
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
We didn't get here from thousands upon thousands of miles, defeating gods and anything else beyond us, just to like be defeated by a little brat.
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Clorend. I admire her bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. She is obviously a true warrior. Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Oh, yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
On Araneus, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. They're getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
You see. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court!
Better call Yan Fei then.
Whoa, all right. Now that'll be worth seeing.
It's unfortunate then that we can't even get that the Yan Fei or even Hazel won't even be appearing, right?
Right.
I imagine
this
so.
is Fontaine, after all. Such a grand opera house, it would be a pity not to use it.
As per usual, we will be relying on the Paimon to do all the talking. I'm predicting that.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera house. Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
We literally just arrived here.
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it?
What, trespassing?
According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
Thing? Object?
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong. That's our Lady Farina. No one knows the laws of Fontaine like she does.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object? You mean Paimon?
Why not? We can't call you she. Maybe we get Yan Fei in a future event.
Precisely! Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun. But if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Linny! Finally someone who's not crazy.
Ah, great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
Oh God.
Ta-da!
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did you do that?
Ah, when Lenny patted you on the back. Yep. So there was a reason.
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the Traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
Wait a minute. Now you're just calling Paimon a dog? Okay.
Huh? You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
I thought it was pretty good.
See, legit.
Nice one.
Excellent argument. Approved. Saved by the magic boy. How can we ever live that down? We don't.
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold water.
Put a leash on Paimon.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Lenny was not kidding when he said that it could save their life. It could be very helpful.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person. But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands. I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linny and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
Jesus Christ. Got characters galore, can't even start, and not done yet. 5 characters with one dupe.
And just like that, she's gone. Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. We never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Did you know that was gonna happen?
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy.
I like to see her try and charge Zhongli with anything. Charging Zhongli with anything would lead to the wrath of the rock.
So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Confusing is a good way to put it.
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. This'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
Oh.
But isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two...
Did we just die for a minute? Did we just get offline or some shit? Hold on a sec. Let me see here. Hello? Bruh. Hold on a sec. I wonder if I should actually. Damn. Are we back? I actually can't tell if we're back or not. Alright, hold on a second, hold on a second. Are you sure we're back? Because, like, yeah, I don't know what's going on right now. Hold on a sec, guys. Hold on a sec, guys.
This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
I thought it was bad connection on my end. No, it's not. It's, like, my end.
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that... You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails. I'm not sure exactly when it began.
That's crazy.
But a prophecy has been
That's actually kind of crazy that it
around
happened the way it
Fontaine.
did.
It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned.
If it happens again, if on my end we're back minutes ago, I'm behind. If it continues like that again, I might have no choice but to end the stream.
In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
To be fair, everyone is born with sin at in some point.
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath.
I will say, it's fine now, but if it happens again, I might need to end stream.
Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
But now the water is engulfing our memories. It won't be long before it engulfs us.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them.
I did it. I have read the comments. I just haven't read it out loud audibly. You know. Yeah, still got 15 tickets. Woodlight, Dark ones who would like get. Then Archfiend Davi.
As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's like preparing for a rainy day! But this is more than a bit of rain.
Then there's no way to prevent the disaster.
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows?
Let's get the headset, making
We're
sure.
just
Okay.
tiny specks in the grand scheme of things. Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
Alright, like water disappearing into that. Okay.
Breathtaking.
Hello!
Huh? I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true, it's still gonna be a long time before
Time
the
to
water
pull my
can cover
wood.
everything. Life is all
Without
about
context.
living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the future all the time?
You should still take it. You never know when it'll come in handy.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that if I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have now.
Still, you should take it anyway. It's fine. Don't worry. It'll be good for your health.
So you're the blonde traveler that everyone's been talking about.
Here you go.
Oh, a magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything. Thanks.
Got two
Please,
dupes.
also thank the magician on my behalf when you get the chance.
Sure. Here you go.
What's this? Ah, so you also believe in the prophecy.
What? You mean you don't believe in the prophecy?
No, I believe in the prophecy. But I also believe in another story. The story says that people once lived in the ocean. They were one with the ocean and couldn't live apart from it. But as time wore on, people desired to live on land and developed blood vessels, encapsulating the sea within their bodies. So, if you ask me, when the water rises and takes us all, it'll be like we're going home.
Oh, we hadn't heard that one before. But people can't live underwater. They'll die.
Here you
All right, I'll take it.
go. Light tickets. So that way. Oh wait, is it upstairs? Yeah, it's upstairs. All right. Well, shortcut time. Never mind, it's like over here. I thought, but the thing was moving up there though, right? The hell? I didn't even intend to land on that.
Oh? You already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So, what did people have to say?
Many are quite
bet
stubborn.
Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing.
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help.
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some Romaritime flowers.
Romaritime flowers? Well, I mean, I got... Nope, you gotta collect them from here. You can't just collect them from from when you were collecting stuff up there. It's gotta be these ones over here. Great. A bunch of Destiny children. Only one seems dupe-ishly sus.
It seems we have to use Hydro to collect Romaritime flowers. Let's move out.
Hope again, Lisa alts, only Mona's and Davies and cool, but only on Lisa alt so far. There you go.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler.
Unfortunately,
Maybe
yes.
next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No way.
Hey, Jintane, how's it
I'm
going?
in power saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the Court of Fontaine.
So, we're going to the Court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House?
Dark Side 5-star tickets had to go to the Dark Side. Ooh, boy. Doing okay? Farm some wishes today? Ooh, sweet, sweet, sweet. What are you saving up for? If you don't mind me asking.
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh? What's wrong with her? Paimon didn't notice anything.
She's obviously a thief. Magicians
Doublet?
and thieves practice
Ooh.
similar methods.
I mean, I will
divert
say, he
attention
looks
and
very
a distracted
interesting. Yeah,
audience
in
is
terms of
one that
visuals,
won't
he looks very
discover what you're
interesting.
really
But
doing.
what's more interesting to me is his like the image of that is the stuff that was put up on Twitter, where his stats were like shrouded in mystery. That's what interests me the most, because I do want to know what's his story like, you know? Like,
watch her movements carefully.
I won't lie though, I'm interested in Ruthlessly though. Like he reminds me too much of Sampo, so I'm like from Honkai Star Rail, so I'm like, why do you look like that? But then at the same time, I do like his visual style a little more compared to Sampo, so it's like, okay, you know what? I'm curious. The shifty eyes.
Oh, he's right!
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up. You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run.
Understood.
All right, let's go.
I really care for Rio myself, but there's a lot of Sims out there. That's fair. But I do get why.
Let's move out.
Oh, the top of the lift. Well, it's a good thing I unlocked that. Surprise!
This is the spot where Linny wanted us to wait. Oh, look! Isn't that her?
Not my style. Hey, whatever floats your boat, right? Get ready to stop her. Never mind, she went back.
No. Did she notice us? She started running the other direction. What should we do? Should we chase her?
Our job is to block this path.
You're right. She might also be trying to lure us away.
You wait, but there's no sign of the thief. Dark Side tickets
Nothing's
included. Neva was an
happened
anime
for a
character,
while
nerd,
now.
werewolf, gimp dude, fancy
Kinda
Liz
wonders
dude,
if
and
Lenny
princess
caught
with
the
bird
thief.
and Lisa all at the same one. Mostly dupes. Well, let's go find Lenny.
Let's go.
Alright, so this way. Huh.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. Anyway,
I have like
should be
15
going
wishes
now.
saved for Nuvi
Thanks
right now.
again.
Ooh. I mean, personally, I think I only have at least
Were you returning with the thief?
10. At least 10 wishes saved up. I'm thinking about getting Fossilore.
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground. By the time I looked back, she was already gone.
I saw the general direction she went, but Lenny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Oh, did you get hurt, Lenny?
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact, it's feeling better already.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
I had wishes saved, but now I have Yolanda and 50 pity, which, to be quite honest, best mistake you could ever make in your life. Just saying. As a Yolanda haver,
right.
best mistake you could ever make.
Sorry, Lynette. I have to admit that the thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated.
After Nouvellette, I think I'll just save for Zhongli or Nouvellette rerun, or maybe even Baiju rerun. His C1 looks very good. I think Emil, someone in our chat, said that he's also saving up for Zhongli as well. I do believe so.
But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it wasn't a complete failure.
What a slippery little thief. Guess things turned out all right in the end, though. Lenny's initiative paid off.
All right, let's put this little detour behind us. We should go to the Court of Fontaine now.
Hell yeah. Yolanda's on both my accounts, so relatable. Okay, so Court of Fontaine. Yeah, because I need shield hacks. Zhongli and Nouvellette do look kind of similar, so style-wise, it will make sense. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, so as a Zhongli haver, I do get why you would want someone like Nouvellette.
What an ingenious way to get around. People in Fontaine really know how to use water.
Everyone wants Zhongli for Vivian and Ninian.
This is an aquabus. It allows people to travel between several key locations around Fontaine. It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while.
What am I gone
The
you?
scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to travel with friends.
I don't even blame you.
So you mean it's still boring,
Especially
even
considering
when I'm
how
riding with you.
very squishy Ganyu can be.
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Whatever.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
Yep.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
Baiju C1 does give him another E skill. Like, you could use the E skill twice in Shao. So if we do get Baiju rerun, I might pull. That is tempting. That is very tempting to do. Now, personally, I don't really like Baiju all that much, but I do get why people love him so much. And hearing the C1, might actually be worth it. Ah! It's you!
Huh?
What? Traveler! Paimon!
Hey!
Charlotte!
It's Charlotte! It's her!
Oh, I never guessed I'd
The
bump
fellow
into you riding
journalist.
the
Let's go.
Aquabus. In the story of my life, this is big news. What are you doing in Fontaine? I didn't hear anything about you paying us a visit.
Yeah, it's quite the coincidence. But as travelers, we're always on the move. It's not surprising that nobody knew we were coming. Though we still have no idea how the Hydro Archon knew about us. Oh, let Paimon introduce you to our new friends.
Oh, no need for introductions, Paimon. I would recognize the great magician Lenny and his assistant Lynette anywhere.
Got another magical girl. Forgot her name too. Well, it's Charlotte. Yeah, I mean, I do know her name is Charlotte, though.
I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who they were. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh?
I wonder how this will
We've
play out if
often
we miss
relied on your paper
3.8
to promote
or
our
3.7.
performances.
It's an honor to meet you.
I imagine similarly if you miss the event
Now that everyone knows each other,
from
Fontaine suddenly doesn't feel like such an unfamiliar
from
place.
1.1, and then you just meet up Mona for the first time. I think it's gonna be similar to that one.
What have you
Maybe.
been up to lately, Charlotte? Any big...
Not too much. When there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House.
You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you.
Though we
tell
still have
things
no
from
idea
a
how the
clever enough
Hydro
angle,
Archon knew
even
about
if
us.
it's the
Bro,
same
we
old
beat
topic.
up the Electro Archon.
For example,
You would think that'd be
reported on how a
headlining
scammer
news.
once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days.
That would definitely get my attention.
You're right. Seems you know me pretty well. What I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that could shake the country. These smaller stories are a waste of my talents. Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately.
We literally stopped the Vision Hunt
a
decree.
series
Yes,
of
we
cases,
did.
actually.
I'd be shocked if we didn't get any flack
You
from
mean
that.
the serial disappearances of young women case?
Huh?
That's right. These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably the most mysterious case we've ever seen.
Damn, so we're in a... Hold on a second.
If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story... in
That
this
almost
paper-
sounds like a... That almost sounds like Jack the Ripper.
Oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials. I just can't wait for the truth to be revealed. So, what is the
Wanna guess who I made?
serial disappearances of young women case? You mean the culprit hasn't been found?
D-Luke. Just kidding.
That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago. And ever since, after a period of time,
I would say Ito,
another
but
girl
I don't think
disappears.
that's the kind of
What the
person,
cases have in
right?
common
Nah,
is that
I don't
the
think it's
girls
Ito.
are all of a similar age.
Oh
and
man,
that
I
they all
despise Diluc.
vanished without a trace.
Fair enough. It's sad though because I actually did like his gameplay. Though that might be a little biased because
But the
I do
scariest
have
part is that to
because I
this
did
day,
end up buying
none
his
of the girls
how do you
have
call it
ever been found.
his
Many
skin,
suspects
his
have
alt
been
skin.
arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after
Used to be
each
an Ito?
arrest,
Ooh,
another
shit.
disappearance would always
Huh.
happen.
Interesting. There must be more than one criminal at work.
Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
I don't know
Yes,
if
I agree.
Tartag.
And
I don't know
at the
about
very
Tartag.
least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation. I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way to
Not
track
tartar
down the
sauce.
culprit.
Nope, not tartar sauce. Nah, I had a
Please
feeling.
don't imagine that, Lenny.
Oh, I'm gonna say something crazy. Just say Dia. I doubt it, but like, want a hint? Sure, go ahead. I mean, I know for a fact it's not Dia. I know for a fact.
Hey, we're almost there! Look!
Pyro. Wait, actually? Nah. Nah. That can't... There's no fucking way. Toma? Nah. Though if I had to take a while... But if I had to take a real guess, though. Clunky? Oh, shit. Klee, then. Klee. If it's once you say Clunky, yeah, it's Klee. It's Klee. It has to be Klee. Klee is correct, baby. You know, when I first started playing Genshin, one of my first limited characters was Klee. And, well, Klee and Chi-Chi. I had both of them on limited and standard banner, respectively.
I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of
And
fun
I
little
did use
surprises
Klee.
like this.
I did end up using Klee unironically. And over time, I liked her, but not enough to use her all the time.
Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly. Oh, I have an interview to get to. I should get going before I'm late.
Okay, goodbye, Charlotte.
Okay, Paimon hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya! Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have time.
We won't see her
What
on
a
the
tough
Steambird.
job. Always running around and interviewing everyone. Well, where should we go now?
My first 5-star is Albedo. He's still a level 50.
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
Sure, we wouldn't mind at
I
all.
want a summoning
This
frenzy.
city is so huge. I wouldn't know where to start.
I'm dying right now. Holy 6. I'm a god at this game. You remind me of early game Nikkei. At least me with early game Nikkei. I don't know if I do enough damage though. Seeing Hu Tao do 100k damage with a charge when I do like 25 with Vaporize. To be fair, Hu Tao is pretty broken, so. Same thing with you and Mia if you know what you're doing. First 5 stars Kaching on my first account and right into my second, and both were at 5 stars. Say, hang on a second. Jin Tom, how long have you been playing Genshin, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, I'm just wondering. I mean, it sounds like you had Klee at least since the... Usually play on my second account, though. Oh, first GAA? Oh, shit. Okay, so not...
This is our current
Okay,
abode.
so at least within the first year, then.
Ah, Fremine, you're home. Where did everyone else go? I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
I see.
Oh,
Everyone
new
is
character.
getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine. He is a phenomenal diver.
Hello.
What's up, man? To say I was on a roll is an understatement.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Oh, you sound very proud to have a diver as a brother, Linny.
What a talented family.
Linny, could you come here for a moment?
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me?
It's alright, you go ahead. I gotta say though, wait, do I even say anything about it? No, actually, I'd rather not say anything because I don't think it was revealed officially just yet. So, yeah.
Is everything alright?
Never mind. Forget what I was gonna say. I sometimes forget to use my resin because I need to farm primos.
Oh,
Same.
it's
I
nothing.
mostly
We
just
were just
prioritize getting
discussing a
that,
little
and especially
housework.
since with
Sorry for the
Fontaine
interruption.
recently releasing, I just prioritize just getting as many teleporters as possible, and if I get any chests, I'll just do them like as soon as possible. I ended up forgetting to do I ended up forgetting to use my resin for the past couple of days.
Oh, before I forget,
So I do get
the
it.
Traveler
I
and
get it.
collected more materials to make
they
magic
hide?
pockets. Were you able to get any, Fremine?
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was about to give them to you.
That's our Fremine, always quick with the underwater work. All right, I'll take these to the workshop.
Damn, it's raining.
Looks like rain.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago? Fontaine's weather sure is weird.
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
You know, I say that I'm gonna go get that teleport waypoint and then proceed to spend the next 3 hours seeing chests and time trials and getting them. Seriously though, but here's the thing though. Every time I do that, I end up accidentally activating a quest, like a side quest at some point. Like example, last week after I did my Genshin stream, I ended up accidentally activating a quest involving a Mesuline. I won't say like anything further than that because I'm still trying to get some stuff in there, because I think I just completed part 1 and I'm just getting into part 2. And then recently, as recent as either yesterday or the day before, I tried to do some more exploration, but then I activated another side quest that's somewhere underwater. So it's like, do I keep going or not? Important story coming up. Better pay attention. Very well, sir.
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. It's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Though we don't know where the dragon went, every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
Aww. Could that Hydro Dragon be the elemental dragon of Fontaine?
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual. Let Paimon try something.
I usually save story quests after I farm chests. Same, I accidentally activated a quest of the Messaline, and one with the girl who paints, and one with some type of mini oceanid. Those are the two exact quests that I activated! Narsen Cruise or some. The one with the mini oceanid. Yeah, those are the exact two quests that I activated by accident.
Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism. Or could at least play along.
Sorry. It might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't be comforted by the words of strangers.
After some time, the rain stops. And there it goes. It's nighttime.
It rained for longer than I suspected. Oh, it's already getting late.
Was there something you needed to do, Linny?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. I need to find a way to catch the last aqua bus of the day.
I haven't activated the Messalina one, but I have activated the Oceanid. The Wise Land had a cat, though. Albedo or some shit.
On the day of the performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Araneus. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House.
Sounds good. You go ahead, Linny.
Oh, are you leaving now?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Oh, I get it. You feel nervous delivering the materials for the magic pockets, is that it? Perhaps we could trouble the Traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and deliver them to the owner there? I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted, and the boss there tends to be pretty talkative. Fremine has always been a little afraid of her.
I gotta say though, I like his freckles. Fremine, I mean.
No trouble at all. Don't worry, we're on the case.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
that's what stood out to me.
Quite useless when it comes to such
like
tasks.
when looking at him.
I'll think of a way to make it up to you.
Oh, no need. This will be a walk in the park for us.
So happy that 4.1 is Genshin anniversary and I get free wishes for Nuvi. We all get free wishes. Although I don't know how much we'll be getting. If we get 30, then okay, you know what? That's fine. Hydro Archon is 4.2, right? It's possible. I mean, if we actually think it is 4.2? It's possible. We'll have to see for ourselves though. Oh, hold up.
Thanks again, you two. I really can't deal with that lady.
The lady, huh? The lady got a name? This music, though. Bro. It's been very good so far. I was here for the first Genshin anniversary.
Hello? Is there anyone here?
My condolences. I almost activated the quest where a bystander was about to be attacked by thugs. That's gotta be the Mescaline one.
Oh, hello there.
They need more money, I guess.
Looking to buy,
I suppose.
or do you need something made? Or for...
Oh no, we're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are. They're for making... what were they called again?
Ah, these must be for Magic Pockets. I could tell right away. I've already made several orders worth now.
Do we need to pay?
No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth. When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a discount.
I just needed all the Archons. As do all of us. Most of us, at least. Whenever there's a Genshin anniversary, I have flashbacks to that. I get trauma whenever the time comes. I'm sure a lot of people did. Good thing I avoided it. They review bombed Google Classroom. Not just Google Classroom, but like a lot of other apps as well.
But they insisted on paying the full amount.
It's like...
saying that I had a business to run. It seems both their hearts and their pockets are made of gold.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa. So, is Linny actually loaded?
I can't say for sure, but who knows? Maybe there's good money to be made being a magician in Fontaine.
Remember when Genshin Impact fell down to a 1-star rating? That was crazy. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. It'd be really hard to forget that, honestly, especially around that time.
Is this machine what you used to make stuff here? It looks really advanced.
Me and my friends were just freaking out about how fast it was falling. Yeah.
Why use your hands when
and
a
then
machine
and then
can
Google
do
had
the
to come
work?
in
It would be a waste not
and
to
be
use
sure
the
to
latest
like
technology.
remove them all.
Wasting is a kind of crime.
But where does a big machine like that get its power from?
Well, it's
Yeah, it was just insane. Like just that
sure I
time.
can
Like
put
it's
it in
I can't believe that it's been
layman's terms
nearly
for
2
you.
years since then.
But basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium. It's a type of energy that's produced from trials.
So many characters in DC that I couldn't upgrade to save my life. Why bother though? It's gonna shut down. Here, have a free 10 pull once a year. Star Rail. Have a 10 pull every 6 weeks. It was so crazy. To be honest, it was kind of fun. It was. It certainly was. But it's just that Genshin fans know no bounds. I'm just gonna say that.
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the details myself.
We nuts at Genshin, but some are nuttier.
When a trial is in session, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale harvests people's belief
Cardinale.
in justice and converts it into energy to be
Just
used
watching the
all
community
around
go feral was so
Fontaine.
hilarious. Hey, at least we got some good memes out of it.
So that's what its other function is? Paimon heard that the Oratrice was created by the Archon to make judgments. But Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something unreliable like people's
Game's
beliefs
dying, but my
be
pulls are
turned
getting
into a
crazier.
stable power source
Oh,
for
game's
these
dying, but my
machines?
pulls are getting crazier.
Oh, yeah! So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power for all of Fontaine, right?
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense.
Cardinale.
Besides indemnitium, we have another.
Yeah, you know what?
technology called
I ain't
Nicaea.
reading all that. Just Cardinal. Or Cardinale.
It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be widely used by civilians.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few words.
What he said.
You again? Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Confrérie of Cabriere by next month? Why are you hounding me now?
We gotta beat him up.
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today. Wait, no, 70%.
Dickhead.
Huh? You...
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave?
Sounds like a usual case of someone owing somebody else money.
Hey, hold on. Before you go around trying to collect
Hey,
payments,
it's the
why don't you
dude.
settle your own debts first? If Confrérie of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation here?
It's Tortellini! It's the gingerbread man.
You're
When I first saw this scene, I legit
Northland
said out loud,
Bank.
Mr. Worldwide!
We said we'll pay everything we owe next month. Why are you hounding me now?
But seriously though, like this man is now the one true Mr. Worldwide.
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
We're surprised to see you
Bro has
too.
been to 3 out of 5 regions we've been to.
You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
You sure seem to have run into a lot of friends today.
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now, and honestly, things have been pretty boring. But it seems
Gonna
that
record my
fate
DC
brought
characters?
our paths
All right.
together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble.
It's nice to hear Griffin Burns again. Like, I will say that.
Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far. Right, Traveler?
Maybe he even was in Sumeru, I don't know. Man, I got burned out during the Sumeru time. He did visit... The child visited Sumeru and Mondstadt, though. He did not. I don't think so. He did visit Inazuma, thanks to that event with Yoimiya, and then he also visited... We did see him first in Liyue, and now we got him here in Mondstadt. Speaking like we're friends, not like he tried to murder us and an entire city.
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy. Aren't you forgetting something?
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there for a while?
She's like, man, you shut the hell up. Can't you see I'm talking to a VIP? He's like, man, shut your bitch ass up. Don't forget the event with Jinyan. Yeah, the Labyrinth Warriors event, yeah. Honestly, top tier event. One of, at least. At least when it comes to not GGA. Sorry, GAA. My bad. He did. We were on Liyue at the time. I thought he tried to kill Liyue. He did also appear in the Inazuma event with Jinyan, the one with the paper guy. Yeah. Weird way to say Fontaine.
Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friends?
No, I expect you to just sit there with a thumb up your ass.
Listen to me, boy. If you want your Mora, fine. Why don't you come and take it?
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said,
"Hey, that's way over the line."
Okay.
All right, boys, let's see who has to pay up.
Okay, that was kind of worth it.
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients, you're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
Go ahead, they're all yours.
I'm sure this won't take long.
Beat him up.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Can you tell I never played as child before? Woo! Okay, there we go. So what? Fun fact: I like elegant men. If you didn't understand yet, no, I got it.
So strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank. Wait, don't tell me you're.
I'm Batman, biatch. Gotta restart my English. It seems finicky today. What did Tusser say?
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank. Got it?
He makes it sound like it's a gang.
Huh?
Oh boy.
Now's my chance.
Shut up, you.
Huh. That was weird.
Really need to level up my Baiju, but Violet Grass is so annoying to farm. Seriously though, like, effing hated it. I didn't like it when I was farming for Chi-Chi. I didn't like it when I was farming for Jinyan.
I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them. Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
Strange. How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it.
You better not use the delusion too often.
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child? I don't see its work for Northland Bank.
I usually just plant it in my teapot and wait. Same. Like I ain't doing all like I'm sure it's fine, but I ain't doing all that. I ain't doing all that climbing and shit. Reason why I don't level Chi. Valid.
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Huh? What kind of reason is that? Wait, since when do you feel down about anything?
Well, to be fair, he was being interrupted by some jackass, so that's reason enough to be pissed.
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself. But recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why, but every now and then I feel like I'm in a terrible mood.
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now is connected with that power you're feeling inside.
I won't level Chi-Chi, but I got to level Baiju as my only good healer. Fair enough.
That is a possibility.
You have any idea where it came from?
I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss. It was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk. She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat techniques.
Violet grass and Nakuweed. Nakuweed isn't as annoying to collect as compared to violet grass. Just gonna say it.
One time, I asked her why she was
especially if you know where you're going.
From what I could make of her answer, it was because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
My Klee is so squishy.
But what is it? What did you awaken?
She never explained that. But my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
Yeah, the one from his boss fight. Yeah.
A whale?
I imagine so.
Oh, that sounds familiar! When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that seemed to leap at us. Is that the one?
I'm assuming. Yeah, I'm assuming that. I don't know about y'all, but even I can take on artifact domains on my own. I like to join co-op worlds because it's just much more chaotic. I do that like occasionally, but not all the time.
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental powers.
I have level 90 Yoimiya, so I'm done with Nakuweed for a while, and Cookie needs the Nakuweed, and Hyperbloom needs a level 90 Cookie.
It takes
the
that
suffering.
shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind. I'll never forget it.
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted to Paimon.
It's very possible that the power inside you is connected to your incident in the abyss.
So why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe she knows the answer.
While talking about annoying materials, Philomeno mushrooms. It's not that annoying, especially if you have a character that is able to detect special, like unique resources in the wild, like Klee.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced
Though that might also be because I did have
Master
Klee the first time
Skirk
around, so I didn't
abyss.
have that much of a hard time getting stuff for Klee, and I do believe Mona also uses. I don't remember if Mona uses mushrooms or not. I actually don't remember. Let me see. Yeah, she also uses mushrooms as well. Yeah, Mona does. Yeah. I know, but I don't want to climb on houses. That's fair. Honestly, I do get where you're coming from, though. It's better to just grab stuff from the grass. Cookie also needs Ruined Serpent drops, same as Yolan. It's just not looking good for Cookie. Damn, she's gonna remain at that much low level, huh? Recorded it? What a twist.
But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Oh, it sounds like some kind of ghost story.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems that strange encounters in this world tend to be elusive like that. Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just remembered I have somewhere else I need to be, so I should get going.
What? More work for the Northland Bank?
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling bored.
Official champion duelists? You mean it's their job to duel?
Yep. In Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist.
Oh, so trial by combat then. That sounds very Game of Thronesy. Recorded it with a twist. I actually have a low-budget Zhongli cosplay. Perhaps I should wear it if I pull for Zhongli. Oh, really? Yeah, I can't wait. Honestly, like, can't wait to see it. Yeah, I actually can't wait to see it. Like, if let me see here. Actually, let me just check something here. Damn, if only I could visit you. Damn. Oh well. I prepped my other phone with Discord.
The champion duelists are all powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best. And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point. So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. But if they lose, they'll have no choice but to stand trial. And the worst-case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel.
Yep. Dead.
Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death.
And until we come in, right? I presume so.
So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor. Otherwise, why gamble with your life?
So, do many people actually get out of their trials by winning the duel?
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of its citizens.
I like to cosplay Zhongli. I don't even know Osmanthus. I even know Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember by memory, by heart, and the hand gestures. I think Nouvelle shares the same memory, to be honest. Well, there's at least one who does. Yeah. On my first account, I actually have Zhongli.
Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with, which is
Videos
exactly why I was itching to face them.
I'll check it out on my off time, okay?
Apparently, the one I'm meeting today, Clarende, is the strongest of the champion duelists.
Yeah, Clarende, yeah.
I've been asking her for some time before she finally agreed to face me today.
Oh, shit.
Well, that's child for ya. Paimon feels like we heard that name somewhere before.
When we met the Hydro Archon. Yeah, yeah, the Hydro Archon, yeah.
Before I forget, I want you to have this.
What's up? What the hell?
Huh? Your vision? You're seriously just giving it away?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel. So, I think I'll be better off without it for now.
What the hell?
Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
Whatever gave you that idea? I'll be in touch later.
Yeah, I don't like where this is going.
That sneaky guy. He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever to Paimon.
Zhongli has a rerun in this patch. I wonder if there's any event in Fontaine that will include Zhongli. Zhongli and Nouvellette interactions? Ooh, that would be very interesting, actually. I want to eat his vision. How would you like it then? Fried or grilled? I thought people become dead inside if they're separated from their visions. That's what... Well, see that... Well, you see it, Jonathan. That's the secret right there. He's always been dead.
Well,
boiled.
we don't have much to do for now. We might as well walk around and see the city before Lenny's performance.
Under Paimon's enthusiastic leadership, you walk all around the court of Fontaine. Please don't eat their vision.
Wow! Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was barely around for most of the story was the murderer all along!
It's rude to spoil the mystery for everyone else, jackass.
Sorry. Paimon was just surprised, that's all. Whew. Paimon never saw that twist coming. The murder mystery novels here are amazing!
Do you have any idea how long we were loitering here?
The whodunits here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light novels you see from Yai Publishing House. Both have their merits, but Paimon thinks this style of novels are more, well, novel. It's so exciting to reach the moment when the mystery is uncovered, especially in the one Paimon was just reading. You should buy a copy and read it too.
You already spoiled who the murderer is.
Oh, sorry about that. Paimon will be more careful next time.
Now, people, chat, don't be like Paimon. Don't spoil anything in like anywhere. Not even here. All right, guys. All right. You've been warned. Don't be like Paimon. I know you guys don't, but you know, it's just an easy enough of a joke to make. I'll make edible jelly visions.
Hey, shouldn't we be heading to the Opera House to see Linny's performance soon? It's almost time for the show to start, so we should get going.
Abso-friggin-lutely.
Linny said that the Opera House is on Aranias, so let's go ride the Aquabus.
Well, it's a good thing we don't have to travel that far. Let's go. Because I already like put in all of the. I already activated all the teleporters before even doing this this quest. So we don't have to waste too much time just traveling here and there.
Whoa! Now this is fancy. The Opera Epicles. What a place to hold a performance!
Looks more like a church, but sure, go ahead.
We're looking forward to it. Huh. Looks like there's a lot of people standing around the fountain up ahead.
Oh, Archon, please bless us with a bright and healthy child. We pray.
I don't know why you always feel the need to ask so much. I'll be happy as long as our child is healthy and lives a peaceful life.
I guess if they're our kid, then there's no doubt they'll turn out smart.
Aww. They're really milking the hugging and
this is one of the customs
and back patting animation. They really are.
Here.
Vache.
Ooh. Actively try not to spoil. I had to stop myself from typing spoilers a couple times, including the message that was at the type before this one. Whatever you do, when checking that, don't eat the... Actually, no, don't hear the volume on the video. Got my sentences mixed.
What's wrong?
Vache. Vache.
Did you just say something?
No,
it's just Naya, but that's just a theory.
Anything. Are you hearing things?
Whose voice was that just now? Vache.
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flowing through Fontaine converges here. It's customary for newlyweds to come here and wish for children.
Lynette! You scared Paimon!
Gonna serve it with a side of whatever Nouvellette specialty dish is.
Lenny
Whatever that may
asked me
be.
to
We'll
wait
find
here
out
for you,
once more info comes in.
Right.
By the way, I seem to hear a faint voice just now.
What do you mean? There are a lot of people here right now.
It seemed as if the voice was coming from the fountain.
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon, are you? Besides, it's the middle of the day. It's not the time for eerie things.
Paimon, we've been dealing with a bunch of shit, like, from, like, so many patches ago. Why is this surprising now?
I see. I might be able to tell you something that could help explain the voice you heard. In fact, you might not be imagining things at all. I suspect that what you heard is a result of your hypersensitivity to the hydro element. Others in my family have had similar experiences.
It's because of her sensitivity to the hydro element? But what would hearing a voice have to do with elemental power?
Gonna serve it with a side of whatever Nouvelette's specialty dish is. I'll just have a side of Nouvelette.
When do you cry,
There.
Paimon?
I'm gonna go to bed. Alright then, have a good night, man.
Wait, what? What does that have to do with anything?
Just answer me. When do you cry?
I'm assuming when the traveler leaves the Paimon alone.
When Paimon's really sad? Oh, and when Paimon's super happy. Oh, and also when Paimon's really scared.
Then you should understand that tears contain your most intense emotions. Like I just mentioned, the Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine converges. Even the tears that fall to the ground will eventually gather here. So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
That's an interesting explanation.
So, what did the voice say?
Seems to be calling out someone's name.
Huh. If you were hearing their emotions...
Yeah, Vache.
Then Paimon wonders what happened to them.
Rather than worrying about them, we should worry about my brother first.
Yeah, like, shut up, Paimon. We need to move the story along.
Don't let that calm look of his fool you. He tends to get pretty nervous just before a performance. So chatting with Linny might help him relax a little before he goes on stage.
Oh, right. That makes sense. Let's go in and see Linny.
Sure, absolutely.
Let's move out.
Vache, remember that name. Damn, that's a fancy-ass dog. I'm fine at the moment, thanks. Alright. Okay, to the Opera House. There's a dog named Baguette at the harbor. Because why not? Because why not? What's up?
Ah, Traveler and Paimon. Good to see you. I knew you two would come.
Yep, we totally came.
Are you kidding? We wouldn't miss it for the world. We've been looking forward to it.
I can tell, judging by how early you've arrived. But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means now is the perfect chance for us to take you to the best seats in the house. Wait just a moment. I'll fetch the tickets.
Thanks. The way I farm, I like to farm small but consistent. 3 fates per day when you have like a whole patch to farm that adds up to like 107 fates when 4.1 comes out. Oh yeah. Oh
the
yeah.
Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations. I've already reserved your seats, and here are your tickets.
Thanks.
Ooh, front row seats. Thanks, Linny.
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
Hey, Linny, could you come over here and take a look at this?
Oh,
hey, Linny!
Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there. That's Cal, my assistant, calling me. I'll go lend him a hand.
Let's get busy.
Yeah, we'll just go to our seats. You go ahead, Linny.
Alright. Okay. You can also farm like 2 fates per day depending on how much time you have. Considering that I have a job as well, like I barely have enough time. Oh god, automatic doors. Temp has gone down quite a bit and my fingers are starting to malfunction. Not gonna talk much from now on. Alright then. Yeah, nice place you got here.
Oh, these should be our seats. Come on, let's sit down.
Wait, there's someone next to us, right? Is that the dude? Is that him?
Uh...
Is he the guy? Or maybe I should run my Genshin in the background so my phone heats up. Fair enough.
Hey, Traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. Since we're sitting together and the rest of the place is practically empty still, it's kinda awkward if we don't say anything.
Isn't that usually your job? Come on. Hey, you know what? You want to strike up a conversation? You want to take all of the travelers' lines? You want? Go ahead. Go ahead. You do a really good job at doing that game. I really do appreciate you doing that.
You little... Of course you put this on Paimon.
Because we have very little freedom of choice.
Excuse me. I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry.
I do. I mean, hello? The man, the myth, the legend, and Nouvellette. Looks like we've a bit of grill.
I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is...
Oh, so you heard all of that, did ya? Boy, you sure have good ears. Paimon thought she was keeping her voice down.
It'd be very hard with a voice like that, unfortunately. No disrespect to the VA, though. It's just, well, just the character in themselves.
Wait, that's not it. Paimon's sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. So, let's talk, but, what should we talk about?
This is getting even more awkward.
Oh, Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Linny's too?
The VA does a great job at hiding his English accent, but I can still hear it. Nouvellette, wait. Nouvellette isn't supposed to have an accent? British accent.
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linny would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
British?
Oh, so you're not friends with Linny then? Oh, this is getting more awkward by the second. Paimon nearly forgot to make her introduction. Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
Yeah, pleasure to meet you.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Tevat, and as required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce myself. I am...
Oh, Monsieur Neuvillette. What an honor it is to have you here to see my show.
Ah, Mr. Linny. I should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
This is British Zhongli. I'm just gonna say it. Yeah, true. My Pookie's saying some true words. I have no idea what the hell reciprocate means. Now, this is just British Zhongli, honestly. But at the same time, I'm not opposed to it. Like, similarly, I'm, like, entranced with Nouvellette's voice, like Zhongli's. Yeah.
Wait, Neuvillette? Could he be...
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Neuvillette is. Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
Whoa! Sorry for being so rude just now. Paimon had no idea you were such an important person.
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really. And by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not to, there's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while now.
Oh no, her again. When will he drop the eyeliner tutorial, though? Seriously though, he has like whoever does the eyeliner, whether it's himself or if it's his makeup artist or whatever, drop that video. We need to know. We need to know how, why, mostly the how.
I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression.
Reciprocate means to act in response of an action. Same difference.
So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise, she may become flustered.
Basically, stop ignoring her. Damn that pose.
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon. Huh. She sure has a smug and satisfied look on her face. Guess she has no idea that you saw right through her act.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention. We may now enjoy the show.
How does Nouvelette put up with this bit? I mean. No, it's appropriate. It's appropriate.
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
Nouvelette is the one really pulling the strings here. It's basically this. There was this meme image that I saw a while back, and it was just, I think it was Zhongli just taking care of the kids, so to speak, and just reeling in the characters like Xiao and Hu Tao, and I believe Ganyu as well. He just has them on a leash. And I get the feeling that's the kind of relationship that Nouvelette and Farina have with each other. Just Nouvelette pulling in the reins on Farina.
All right, please.
Or at
wait
least,
just a moment
at
longer.
least that's my headcanon.
pretty
I don't
much
think
finished
it.
my
I don't know
preparations, and
if
the
it's like
performance will start
if it's
as soon
actually
as the
like that,
audience has
but
made their way to
that's
their
that's what I'm
seats.
thinking.
The show's finally about to start!
I know that.
Paimon can hardly wait! Paimon's never seen a real live magic show before!
The crowd enters the venue, and the curtains open for the show to begin. All right.
Oh, they're dimming the lights! The show must be starting! Sorry. Paimon will try to stay quiet.
Yeah, shut up, Paimon!
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny. And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Hello, everyone.
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage today.
All right.
Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Oh, good point. That's what makes the show real magic.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. Lynette will now exit the stage to
I
make
had to take
some
my gloves off of
preparations.
that.
I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Perhaps in an unexpected way. I'm sure she'll be stealing the spotlight soon enough. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing I should say. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye.
Oh boy. Cutscene time. There we
A
go.
magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless.
Yeah, I had a feeling it would switch over to cutscenes eventually.
Huh? But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think?
Sure.
This one's a little tricky.
Oh!
Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes. It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do. Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Do I gotta start set?
I'm back.
Uh-huh.
Okay, good, good. I don't have to do anything. Great. Too bad she had another set of clothes. She's a minor. Jonathan, you gotta control that. You gotta control whatever you have going on, bro.
Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear
Cap.
and then reappear out of nowhere?
No wonder he's a famous magician.
If we could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking.
She ain't a minor? Well, to be fair, I don't think they ever actually said what age she is, though, right? I don't think so.
To appreciate magic,
or
you should focus on
or
the show
majority of the
happening
characters
on
for that matter,
stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
Guess you're right. Paimon couldn't believe her
She looks
eyes
older
when
than
Lynette
Tao.
reappeared. Amazing.
Thank you, everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey has only just begun. I've prepared even more astonishing surprises for everyone here. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But Lynette is still my assistant after all. In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations.
I'm gonna make her go through a death run.
So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member.
Oh boy, I wonder who is it gonna be?
Please, if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes now. There are 2 boxes and only 2 boxes. One is here, and one is there in the aisle among the audience. I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. A swap! Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box.
Whatever the case, she's legal if she doesn't look like Cleo Nihita.
Now please, everyone pay very
really
close
have to
attention to the box you see here.
Never mind.
Don't give me any chance to make a move.
I'll call up Nouvelette.
Wow, how's he gonna do this? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
I'm sure we could spot how he does it.
The lucky audience member will be generated by this random number selector.
Oh yeah, RNG?
It selects
Let's go.
numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate. Now then, let's begin.
Gee, I wonder if it's gonna be the Traveler.
Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations!
Oh, never mind.
You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand.
Hey, wait a minute.
For an entire minute. Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic box.
Wait a minute. Hold up a minute.
I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible.
The son of a bitch, I know what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen.
You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box.
This was all scripted.
If the magic is interrupted,
this was all
who knows where
scripted.
you might end up. You might even find yourself in the Fortress of
Hold up,
Merope.
hold up.
Oh, okay.
All right. Before I enter the magic box, there is one more thing I need to ask the audience.
I'm not gonna say
to
what it
do.
is. Hold on a second.
Could you
Hold
all
on a second.
give me a countdown? Like this. 60, 59, 58. Just keep counting down. You can go a little faster or slower if you like.
60, 0.
I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up.
He is right. We don't know exactly, but wouldn't that mean you don't know if she's a minor either? Plus, when was anime looks accurate to the ages? Fair enough.
Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Ooh, Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that.
The whole crowd counting together, you couldn't even if you wanted to.
No, that won't do.
I won't confirm your nice
see it in
suspicions.
your eyes. You still
I've
can't
seen
be
that girl
trusted.
before. Wasn't she
Let's
the thief
practice
from
together.
earlier?
Come on, repeat after me. 60, 59, 58.
Rena, he's guilty.
60, 59, 58.
That's right, perfect. Keep it going. All right, I'll see you all on the other side once you've finished counting.
54, 53,
All right, cheese.
Why aren't you counting, Nervalet?
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is. Merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not worry about me. Just enjoy the show.
Oh, all right. You look so serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling
Me?
uncomfortable or
Guilty?
something.
Mr. Electric, send this man to the penis explosion chamber.
40,
At once.
38.
Mr. Linney, are you all right in there? Is everything ready?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double-checking the direction of the magic. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example, midair right above the audience.
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all.
Maybe he's just supremely confident in his abilities. What if I'm a minor too?
What was that noise? Did you hear it too? Not sure.
We're all
Anyway,
minors.
doesn't
We
seem
are
like
all.
anyone's worried about it.
We're all Minecraft minors.
25, 24.
Are you? No, he's not. He's not. Trust me, he's not.
What's wrong, Mr. Linney? I can still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here. I can't tell left from right.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect. Don't worry, we still have 20 seconds.
19, 18.
Exactly. This case is closed. Send this man to Detroit.
It seems things aren't quite going as planned. I apologize, everyone. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be tiring to do such a long countdown. 10 seconds and change is still plenty of time.
Oh boy. Next cutscene.
Almost there now.
There's quite an abundance of them,
Swapping
actually.
two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait. Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7.
Hey, slow down! Honestly.
5, 4, 3.
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0.
Ta-da!
Okay.
What happened?
Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh.
Is this part of the show? Mr. Lenny, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still in that box, right?
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of Justice.
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough.
Oh, Jesus. What the hell? What the hell?
Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Linny's magic troupe. Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage. As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience. And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found. It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance, and there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
The serial disappearances case?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
And to pull it off like this, in front of an audience including the Archon and Chief Justice.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really, using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale. Did he really underestimate us that badly? I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
No, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not? The deceased is one of your assistants, is he not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
That can't be right. How can Linny do this? He was in the box on the stage the entire time. We can even hear his voice. Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He couldn't possibly mean catching himself.
He's a suspect at most.
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Linny and his associates, and that you are pressing charges?
Huh? I just think that I think it might be a little early to talk about formally pressing charges.
There's that leash.
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like she's gonna personally deliver justice.
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show. Lady Farina said
Humble her, my Pookie Boo Boo Bear.
I mean, of course, my dear people. But what excites me even more than the obvious truth before our eyes is the opponent I'll be facing. That's right. I mean you, Traveler. You'll support Linny, won't you? After all, he was the one who helped you the first time we met.
Oh, I trust Linny.
Then there's no problem at all. You know, the Traveler and I already had a duel the first time we met. But with Linny's help, our little duel ended in a draw. But draws really are the most boring possible outcome. So, no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And what better place to hold such a riveting showdown and decide the true victor than here, on the grandest of stages, the Opera Epiclese.
Her VA really did a good job being obnoxious. I agree. I fully agree. She does the obnoxious bratty part, like perfectly. I'd probably say nearly perfectly.
It wasn't a draw. She obviously lost last time.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order. Well, Traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like to ask you, are you willing to act as Mr. Linney's attorney and defend him in this case?
Yes, I am.
Very well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House. Both sides may investigate the scene to build their cases and search for the truth.
I forget that we're in the murder case while listening to Nouvelette's voice. I want to have his babies.
Linney and his troupe are all potential suspects and shall remain within the Opera House. The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guards.
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big shot outlet
Hey, no, me
can
first.
build in such a short amount of time.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. No, hold up. We can share. We can share.
Forward to hearing it.
Hold on.
Sorry about everything that happened.
Maybe.
Just now. Were you frightened?
Of course! Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident like
Yeah,
that?
did someone say a threesome?
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. How could this happen? And poor Cal.
That means Chlorina's all mine.
I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but
You know what?
now
Sure,
it's
you
just
can have
us
her.
talking. Tell me, do you think I could possibly be the murderer?
Hard to say.
I understand. Even I'm not sure what happened, so I can only imagine how difficult it is for you to grasp the situation. I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point.
And Navia too? Okay, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
The whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries.
Have her
such
a
that all
straight
that's
female.
left is confusion. I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the box. As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. If someone tampered with my performance, then we need to figure out what they did. Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
It's very strange, but there's no denying what happened.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible.
Where the hell did she get that? What? Where the hell did she get that?
Paimon bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Pretty cool, huh?
Sherlock Holmes. She's more of a Watson than a Holmes, if you ask me. Women are pretty, just not love pretty. Fair enough. Everyone that plays Genshin can go both ways. I mean, you look kind of a baddie. Don't talk. No. That's not how that works here. Everyone knows that I really love Eula a lot, so it's fair enough that I do get her. You didn't hear this from me.
Don't worry. Paimon used her own savings to buy them. It wasn't from our travel funds.
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
You have good taste, Lynette.
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now. I need to get back to my normal self. But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence. Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys. Thanks for that. We'll be counting on you.
Yes, thank you so much.
I won't let you down.
Yeah, just leave it to us. Oh, since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a question first. Where did Lynette go during the performance?
Ah, well, I'm afraid that would involve some of our essential trade secrets as magicians.
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Linny.
I mean, considering what happened, you don't really have that much of a choice. Folklore kind of a baddie too if we don't take in her personality. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is going to be important evidence that will be weighted during the trial. 'Tis truly a pity. As a magician, our magic show is a work of art. We've poured countless hours and spared no effort in perfecting it.
Luckily, Genshin husbandos aren't real. Otherwise, I would have been worried. Count your blessings.
But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth,
Though to be fair,
it will be well
the
worth it.
the reverse as well.
We should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks. We'll go speak with the guards, and in the meantime, you can go investigate the stage and the seating areas.
It goes both ways, after all.
Alright, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still here. Detective Paimon is on the case! Hello, officer. How's the investigation going?
We're Lenny and Lynette's attorneys.
I see.
If Genshin husbandos are real, I think I'd be hunted down by the FBI and CIA.
Listen, I'll be perfectly honest.
The FBI, the CIA, the BBC, the FDA, all of them.
Huh? What do you mean?
Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Linny's assistants, named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked him. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. As you probably saw,
along with half the male anime fanbase for simping over official who's only 16.
And smashed the box with Kyle inside it.
Unfortunate. I mean, I like Fischl, but not that way. Wasn't the girl supposed to be in there?
This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and we're unable to find any
Ruka
traces
Tabata was
of the
also
girl.
a bit of a baddie as well. You're not wrong.
However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage, causing them to snap. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere accident. If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Linny is the most likely person to have access to all these areas.
But he doesn't have a motive.
Are you both good friends of his?
Well, you can't say we're good friends, but we've known each other for a little while.
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorneys. I know there's no such thing as magic. The real trick of a magician is holding the audience in the palm of their hand. I've seen a lot of cases, and I can tell you that people are the least reliable kind of evidence.
People can also be the most reliable evidence.
Sorry, I tend to be pretty straightforward. Just know that I'm warning you for your own good. Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if you're curious. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to come up with some new evidence.
You can use the case records to confirm your current evidence or clue collection situation and sort case-related information. You can check as yet undiscovered evidence and clues in the case record, and then investigate the corresponding area to locate them. Use the perception skills to find evidence and clues that can be investigated within a certain radius around yourself. This will advance your overall progress. The identity? Alright. Can we teleport out of there, actually? I'm assuming we can teleport out of here, right? Otherwise, it wouldn't have given us an option to open up the map. Note that leaving this area will interrupt your story experience. This may affect your current quest progress. Bruh! I know a lot of people simp for Raiden Shogun, but I'm not a lot of those people. I think most of them are just here for the Booba sword. I like Raiden Shogun, but it's like I mostly like her because of the story, but nothing else beyond that. Maybe the Booba sword, but that's like that's just like, how do you call it? The equivalent of the cherry on top. Booba and sword needs to be a package deal, otherwise we walk. Because of course. Aha. If only we could check what's at the top, though. This is where the magic box was struck. If Cowell weren't inside of the box at the moment, he might have dodged the falling water tank. This broken magic box was left on the scene after the guards completed their investigation. Looking at it now, the water tank must have struck it real hard.
So this is the rope that broke and caused the water tank to fall. The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks?
So either Liddy didn't realize this was a safety concern, or...
Why are you suddenly so serious, Traveler?
Because someone has to be! You and your stupid ass, like, glasses and mustache? I'm just looking at where the rope snapped.
Whoa. Look! This bit is made from different material! Most of it was burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left.
Seems to be flammable, like a type of flash cotton.
Huh. So if a rope meant to hold something was made with that kind of material in it, then that means... Wait, why don't you write all this down? Let's take notes.
Sure. Those special rope. From the Fatui is probably Capitano. Electro Fatui skirmisher is close though. I don't even blame you with the with Capitano. I do not. Quentin Tarantino, let's go.
The investigation team has some new findings.
See, I told you. What if the machine picked some big guy's seat?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Linny and Lynette with their side of the investigation. What were you saying about the number selector?
You're trying to help them? That'll be a tall order.
Linny used the machine to pick a random member of the audience during his performance, right? The lucky girl that later disappeared. Well, we thought there might be a serious problem with the machine, so we had it taken away for further inspection.
It turns out that the seat number it picked wasn't random at all. The machine picks that same number every time. I'm sure you already know that you have to make a reservation in advance to get a seat, regardless of whether it's a trial or some performance. In other words, Linny knew who would be sitting where from the very beginning.
That much checks out. Linny reserved our seats for us too.
Bet you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Linny.
Sorry to bother you.
Even though it's bad for Linny's case, Paimon had better write it down.
Yeah, random number selector. So it's actually intentional. We simp Mirror Maiden here. Mirror Maiden is kind of a baddie. But hear me out. The Eremites. Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Hello there. What are you investigating?
Oh, this location has also been cordoned off because the Magic Troupe members are currently considered prime suspects. The seats were all booked in advance, so we were able to deduce the missing woman's identity by checking the guest list.
Can you tell us who she is?
Sure. It's not like this is confidential information. We will publish it later anyway when we petition the public to help us find the missing person. Her name is Halsey. She's a painter from Fontaine who's made a bit of a name for herself. Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the Opera House, but she's been feeling some pressure with her work lately, which made her decide to come see the magic show. The Magic Troupe members all claim not to know her. We have looked into her social connections. It seems that she has no personal grievances or conflicts of interest with the suspects. Simply put, she wasn't related to the Magic Troupe at all, which matches the features of the previous serial disappearances.
Were the victims of previous cases also chosen at random?
That's how it seems to us, in any case. Apart from the fact that they were all young women around the same age range, there really weren't any other connections between them.
Okay then.
Thanks for letting us all know.
No need to be so formal. If you do happen to see the missing girl, please be sure to contact us.
Where my
It
Pookie
is
Bear
of
at?
utmost importance that we get to the bottom of these disappearances.
Okay, the missing lady's identity. I just want to see my newbie boo. Okay. Oh, shit, we can step off. Looks like an ordinary box, but Lenny somehow moved instantly from the stage to being inside of it. How did he do it? So that way, I'm gonna wait to find every single cringe couple
I see
name.
that you're investigating the area. If you find any new and interesting leads, be sure to share them with me, alright?
We don't have too many thoughts yet.
Then why don't I tell you my hypothesis first?
The thud? Oh, you mean the sound that happened during the countdown?
Yes, exactly. It wasn't terribly loud. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Lenny's trick with bated breath. So no one paid it much mind.
That makes sense. So, what do you make of it?
I'm of the opinion that it may have been the sound of Lenny's accomplice. Lynette, perhaps. Jumping atop the water tank or something like that. And when the pyrotechnics went off, she cut the rope, sending the water tank crashing down.
But wasn't the noise we heard too loud for that?
Perhaps the balance wasn't right, leading to a particularly rough landing.
Then wouldn't the water tank have started to swing a bit in that case?
Oh, that's true. I suppose I must reconsider.
That does remind Paimon, though. What was with that sound?
Strange sound during the magic show. Okay, so now we're missing one more. But only God knows where it could be. Unless I'm stupid. I mean, that is possible. I'm not saying it isn't. Hey! Hello!
Lenny's still talking to the guards. It seems he'll have a lot of explaining to do. I think someone will be assigned to monitor us later, but that's alright.
Damn, that really it? Bruh. Damn, nothing here? I mean, unless... Oh, inside the Opera House. So there's something here, then.
Hey, you! Yes, both of you.
Huh?
Over here. I've been keeping an eye on you for a while now.
Hello?
Huh? You mean us?
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you're also among those who wish to cut down the thorns and pursue the truth. No? And by the looks of it, you're not from Fontaine.
No, we are not.
Well, you're right on the more about that one, but who are you?
And who are you, new waifu?
Have you never heard of the Spina di Rosula?
No, can't say we have.
From mediating disputes and providing protection to solving conundrums, you name it, Spina di Rosula does it. And I, Navia, have the honor of being its renowned president.
Huh, Navia.
Though those who play by our rules call me boss.
Well, I mean, you're looking unique enough to look like a boss, so sure thing, boss.
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Melus. Demoiselle's various daily needs and affairs are under my purview.
Huh? Boss? Demoiselle? What gives with the names?
Well, I am the second generation president. Melus and the others are still used to my previous title.
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will endeavor to use that instead.
No need. You don't have to call me boss. Just Navia is fine.
Okay, if you say so. Not that we're members of Spina di Rosula anyway.
All merely trifling details. Never mind. Now, back to the situation at hand.
So, you want to investigate as well?
That's right. I've always kept an eye on the serial disappearance cases. My interest stems from a matter back from my father's time. Judging from the look of things...
Damn! She's got a dad?
Lenny an unlikely mastermind.
Really? We think so too. That's why we're looking for clues now. But how did you come to that conclusion?
Intuition, naturally. My unparalleled intuition.
Okay.
Farina sure was quick to point the finger at Linny without any decisive evidence whatsoever, wasn't she?
To be fair, that's kind of what she is.
But that's not uncommon for her. If you remember, the Justice had to interrupt her and ask if she was pressing charges just to keep her from getting carried away.
Yep.
Anyway, a trial begins the moment someone levels charges. And, of course, there was no way Farina was going to back down in that situation.
Nope, she ain't a bitch.
Sounds more like you just don't trust the Hydro Archon.
Well, what's your opinion? I must admit that she can be interesting at times, but liking her doesn't mean that I'll blindly agree with her.
Well, when you put it like that.
All right, I've answered your question. Now, it's time you answer mine.
All right.
Wait a minute, did that answer count?
Well, I say it does. But don't worry, you won't hear any pointless questions from me. In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
Well?
Not always.
And why would that be?
Doing so makes it easy for the truth to fall by the wayside. Something serious like a trial should be treated like entertainment. Entertainment!
I told you they'd be different.
Most astute of you, demoiselle. I too think that the traveler's response was most excellent. No matter how wonderful the script or how fervent the audience's expectations may be, the trials that go on stage here must be based in fact.
Is that Mike from Breaking Bad? It's either Mike from Breaking Bad or Stan Lee. It's one of those two. There's no in between.
And if that can be done, boss, then...
All right, that's quite enough, Maloose. Anyway, I like your answer. You passed with flying colors.
Hooray! What's our reward?
Now, I need to make some preparations, following which our joint investigation shall commence. You two shall be my assistants.
Okay, that's reward enough.
Wait! Since when did we become assistants?
Hmm? Oh, well, I can be the assistant. Sure. Or your companion, if you like. I'm really not that fussy.
Companion it is?
That's more like it.
I think you're missing the point, Paimon.
Far be it from me to brag, but I believe that
Hey, you're back.
intuition will be instrumental in uncovering the truth. You wish to save a friend from false accusations, and we wish to unravel the disappearances. In this sense, our goals are aligned.
You have a point.
Type it with gloves on from now on.
Aren't you, mister?
Not like you have much of a choice, honestly.
Over there. What do you think? You seem like you've got something on your mind.
I have nothing to add.
Oh.
I got nothing to add. Shut up, you.
We'll be making some preparations first. Just be sure to let us know if they start revealing Linny's tricks. Thanks!
Okay, so still gotta find some clues. Hey, you!
Sorry, but no one can freely enter or exit the Opera House at the moment.
Genshin isn't my escape from the world. The world isn't my escape from Genshin.
No, we're not leaving. We're representing Linny and Lynette as attorneys, so were you always guarding this entrance?
Yes. After the Chief Justice gave the order, everyone coming in or out must undergo a strict inspection. So the missing girl couldn't have left from here. At least, not from that point on.
And what about during the show?
I doubt there was much opportunity then either.
How can you be so sure,
Well, because I was in charge of security near the entrance at that time. I couldn't see Linny's performance from here, which was quite a shame. Just my luck. But still, I did not abandon my post. And I stayed put no matter how loud the applause was. If someone had so much as even approached the door, I would have noticed it, let alone if they had tried to leave. We Melazines are good at that sort of thing, you know.
So, it's safe to say the girl couldn't have left through here. Alright, thank you for your help. This will be useful info.
Wish I was at home where it's warm. Alright, so that's that. That's it. Yep, that's how Linny's doing everything.
Here at the performance venue. Paimon wonders how Linny's discussion with the guards is going.
Hey.
Understood. Then I will be going with you. Just so you're aware, I will be monitoring your actions and making notes as necessary.
Very good. Thanks for being so agreeable.
You may spare the pleasantries. I'm just doing my job.
What's up?
You've arrived. Who's this?
Me? I'm Spina di Rosula's guardian angel. If you've got a problem, I've got the firepower.
You know, I just got flashbacks from playing Nikkei. Like, once I hear firepower, like, something just, like, triggered from the back of my mind.
Sorry, I got a little carried away there. Call me Navia. I'm a partner of theirs, and will be helping investigate this whole situation. And these are my companions. Would you mind if they join as well?
Fine by me.
Oh, new helpers? I would be most grateful.
Well, let's just say we're tagging along.
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
Alright.
Huh? Below stage?
Yes, a world of secrets is hidden beneath this magic box, prepared specifically for this switcheroo trick. But before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here?
Uh-huh.
I'm not trying to be dramatic. Remembering the details of a trick will help you understand the methods used to perform it more easily.
Huh. Weren't there balloons and other decorations here? Where did all that go?
Confiscated.
Ah, good eye. That said, you're still far from discovering the answer.
The back of the door isn't the same.
The back? You mean the inside of the door?
Very good indeed. I thought you might not be able to catch that, given that you were sitting in the first row. The back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth wooden board. So, if you put 2 and 2 together, what do you get?
There's another box inside this one.
Exactly. All right, let's go. I'll tell you how it works as we head down.
Oh, so there was a passageway under the magic box!
And this passage linked the 2 boxes together.
I knew you'd figure out most of it as soon as you saw this place. The 2 magic boxes are positioned right above the 2 entrances of the tunnel. See this flatbed trolley? The box with the lucky audience member in it would be shuttled over to the other side using the trolley.
This trolley can raise and lower and even rotate, ensuring that the box will face in the right direction.
I see. So that's the purpose of the box inside another box.
Precisely. The inner box would descend after the audience member was put inside and be moved along the trolley, all while the outer box would remain on stage as if nothing had ever changed.
So that's how you did it!
Once the box was
Unfortunately,
lowered,
yes.
the trolley would store some
Immersion
energy through
ruined.
this device here, with which it would complete the rest of the steps. The audience member would only be able to feel some slight movements in the dark, and by the time she walked out, she would already be back on stage.
Right! You were talking that whole time, and you even came out for a moment near the end!
Ah, yes. A phonograph operated by Lynette was used to achieve that effect. My assistant and I had already scripted our conversation beforehand.
Yeah.
When the countdown began, I had already gone to the opposite box via a tunnel using that ladder.
And what about Lynette? Where was she?
At the bottom?
I was in the mezzanine space in the back of the box.
Oh, interesting!
That's how we were able to coordinate Linny's lines with the assistant. And, by the way, I was the one who walked out of the box at the end.
I mean, we are twins. All it takes is a change of clothes and no one can tell who's who.
Huh.
And that's my favorite
Okay,
part
so
of
how
this
does one
trick.
remove the cat
Only
ears?
Lynette and I can perform it.
So that's how it all worked! Wow! Every detail you revealed was more amazing than the last!
I can tell a lot of thought was put into this.
Lynette would briefly walk out of the box and then go back in, jumping into the tunnel and escaping before the box on the trolley could finish ascending. And then I walk out of the other box in the audience area, and the trick would be complete. The operative word here being would. But as you saw, Cal was in the box, not our audience member.
We really don't know how that happened.
If not for that interlude, this would have been an astonishing trick. And yet, to think that someone was able to use this magic trick to commit a crime. Could we have a look around? I think we can come up with some more leads.
This is the scene of the crime, so Linny and Lynette are not permitted to stay here.
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now.
Thanks, everyone.
Okay.
We're counting on you.
The magic trick. On-stage magic box structure. The side box. And we still can't escape! Okay, a ladder. The control board. This should be the control device for the trolley. Seems to be able to operate automatically. What about this?
Huh. What's this?
That's what I said.
Looks like a hook tied to the end of a rope. Huh?
Perhaps it was a prop for a different trick.
Whatever it is, let's make a note of it first.
Okay, well, a hook. A rope that's fallen to the ground. A metal hook that has been tied to one end of the rope. Its use is unclear. Perhaps the answer will be revealed to us at some point.
The floor is wet. Please be careful not to slip.
Speaking of which, why would there be water here?
For a trick?
Oh, Paimon knows! It's one of those tricks where you pour water into a jug and then flip the jug over only for the water to disappear. And here's a broken vase.
That can't be. The trolley moves along tracks from start to finish.
Let's note this down too and think about it later.
Right. The broken flower vase. Alright. Then... right here. No. Something else over here. A dress.
Oh, these are the clothes that the lady chosen from the audience was wearing, right?
Was it? Nah, it was blue, wasn't it?
Clothes are here, but she's nowhere to be found.
Lindy didn't mention the guest having a wardrobe change.
Right. And do you really need to do that if you're kidnapping them? Ugh, this is so confusing. Paimon doesn't want to be a detective anymore.
The young lady's clothes. No, it was different for compared to earlier. Damn you, in-game graphics. High precision is required to complete this magic show, and tracks are perfect for making the trolley stay on its designated course. Okay, store boxes, props, and costumes are haphazardly stuffed inside. Okay, so there's some stuff here and there. Ooh, a vent?
What is this place?
It seems someone could fit through here.
Huh. Could this have been the suspect's escape route?
Alone, perhaps. But if they had to pull another person with them, the space would be too narrow.
But there are no other ways in or out of here.
Other than those that go through the magic boxes. And Linny and Lynette were in those two magic boxes.
Oh, you're right. Let Paimon write that down.
The tunnel vent. Somebody vented. I can't believe I said that. The trolley is crucial for transporting the magic box to the other side. The culprit must have used it to execute their plan.
Seems we're just about done investigating down here.
Yes. Let's head back up.
Alright. I said go back up. Alright, surface floor. Feels like we're almost done, right? I think we're almost done.
Well, we've ascertained the state of the crime scene. Let's find a place to sort out our findings once Malus returns.
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle.
So, what did the guards say? Did the criminal escape through the vent?
They believe the odds of that are very low, since the vent leads to the Opera House's basement. The guards have checked the area carefully.
So the tunnel's become like a secret chamber then. You know, like the kind you usually see in novels.
The plot thickens. Halsey's disappearance and Cowell's death are both quite inexplicable. No wonder Farina was so confident in her accusation. All the current evidence points toward Linny and Lynette.
Which really sucks.
In other words, the charges are very likely to be upheld unless we make some considerable progress.
Charges and then trial.
That's right. This is how a trial goes in the Opera House. During the proceedings, the Chief Justice and the Oratrice will hear statements from both sides.
The Oratrice will too?
That's right. This is how indemnitium is produced. The statements from both sides, the defenses from attorneys, witness testimonies, and even the audience's emotions will all be projected on the oratrice. To put it simply, it's as if the oratrice has its own will.
This also precludes any kind of favoritism on the part of the Chief Justice. And not that this has ever happened anyway.
Fascinating.
Once both sides have finished speaking, the Chief Justice will make his final decision. This, too, will be used by the oratrice as a reference. Then, finally, the oratrice will be consulted by officials. The result it returns is the will of justice itself.
Huh? So that machine is the one that actually decides? Paimon thought Neverlet called the shots.
In practice, there is very little difference. Both have always come to the same judgment. Which is why people have great faith in the Chief Justice.
Likely until today. Likely until this chapter.
The guards also asked me to convey that none of us will be allowed to leave this place before the trial.
Huh? Why?
Because we've chosen to act as the twins' proxies. That makes us persons related to the case.
They're concerned that we might be colluding with outside parties, or that we might find outside help to disrupt the case. And even if that were not so, it could prove problematic if we happen to spread key information about the case ahead of time.
I'm ready to break out at any time.
So casual.
There's no need for that. Paimon thinks they have a point. That said, are they providing food?
Of course. I just hope you don't mind the lack of options. I'm afraid that catering to all tastes is not in the cards, nor is any guarantee of balanced nutrition.
Well, now's not the time to be picky.
In that case, let's just sort out our findings together here. Pity. I mean, what better way to properly think through our findings than over some tea and sweets?
Huh. Breaking out suddenly doesn't seem like such a bad idea after all.
Paimon!
Just kidding! Just kidding!
What do you mean, no snacks? Of course we'll have snacks. If we cannot buy some, then we'll simply make some.
Huh? Here?
Understood, Demoiselle. Everyone, please come with me.
All right.
Wait, you're carrying a portable stove with you?
Yes, I must be prepared to meet the Demoiselle's baking needs whenever the fancy strikes her.
I have eggs, sugar, and almonds at the ready.
Good work, you two. Then I'll get to it. Please sit tight for a moment.
These three are quite the interesting group.
Must be a spin of the rules thing. Rosula thing. Navia methodically handles the ingredients and pulls fresh macarons.
And Paimon thought it smelled good while it was still in the oven. Oh, it's even better
Damn,
now.
macarons?
From
Let's
the way
go.
you had these two guys carrying all that stuff around, Paimon thought you'd have them do more during the baking process. But you ended up doing the entire thing by yourself. Beating the egg whites, grinding almonds, everything.
I was applauding.
Like, I did a thing!
And I was giving encouraging smiles.
That's not quite what Paimon meant, but okay.
Paimon was just thinking, aren't you worried about getting your fancy dress dirty beating egg whites and baking like this?
Well, I don't think it's carved in stone anywhere that fancy ladies can only read books, sip tea, ride horses, and play the piano. I just really enjoy making snacks. Don't underestimate beating egg weights, by the way. It's a real arm workout. You also need to beat them to just the right consistency, or your macarons will crack. Anyway, give these a try, fresh out of the oven. There's 3 for each of us.
And what about the other 2?
Only 3?
Well, eating too many sweet treats might send all that sugar to your head. You wouldn't be able to think clearly about the case on a sugar rush, would you?
Paimon?
Tea is ready to be served as well. This is Demoiselle's favorite, strong black tea with a floral fragrance that clears the mind and lifts the spirit.
Thank you.
No need for concern. I'm merely doing as I should.
Well, thanks. Thanks regardless.
All right then. Down to business. As Paimon mentioned previously, the tunnel seems to be something of a secret chamber. However, we can assume that Linny and Lynette were not alone within it. The magician twins could have committed the crimes, of course, but they lack any logical motive.
Exactly! Why would they do such a thing right when everyone was watching?
So apart from the twins, we're left with 2 other people, the missing girl and the deceased.
The flower vase and the thud we heard during the performance could indicate some altercation between Halsey and the criminal in the tunnel. resulting in the shattering of the vase, the discarding of her clothes, and her abduction. Perhaps the criminal thought that since she was chosen from the crowd, she would be too easy to identify if she was still wearing the same clothes.
Paimon thinks that makes sense, but the real trouble is...
There's no evidence that this third person even exists.
True. None of the clues we found thus far support the existence of this third person. But the only people left to consider are both technically victims, whether it's the missing girl, Halsey, or poor Cowl.
Huh. Could Halsey have secretly made modifications to the magic props in order to murder Cowl before making her escape?
But she had no way of knowing how the magic trick worked.
That's right. And even if she had tampered with the setup, she would need to understand the entire trick to pull it off. Nor does she have any motive. The guard said that she has never had any dealings with the magic troop's members.
Were we not thorough enough in our search? From the sound of things, this is turning into an impossible case. Your macarons are amazing though, Navia. They smell great! They're nice and crisp and super sweet!
They are my specialty after—
What? 5? Oh, that can't be right! Paimon only counted 3! Honest!
Please don't worry about it. At my age, a few less sweets might actually be a good thing.
No! Being greedy is one thing, but Paimon knows how to count.
Do you, though?
Besides, Paimon knows that if she ate too many, then others wouldn't have enough.
Well, that's fine. Everyone knows how much you love eating.
Wait! Even you don't believe Paimon? How could you? If Paimon ate those 2 extra macarons, then may they turn into stone in her stomach!
All right, we get it. Well, I suppose one of us might have gotten too engrossed in our chat and eaten them by mistake. No big deal. Maloose, set up the stove again if you would.
Huh? What are you doing?
Making sure everyone gets 3 macarons, of course.
Well, there's really no need to do that.
Exactly. We don't want to trouble you.
As you wish, demoiselle.
And I have the egg, sugar, and almonds.
Well, this really is your hobby, huh?
Navi does a second round of baking over the 2 missing macarons. The discussion that follows does not yield much progress.
That's it for snack time. I'm going to have another look around the area. I don't know what we're looking for yet, but we've still got some time. It would be awkward if you got all tongue-tied on stage during the trial.
Yeah, like myself.
All right, thanks for your help and for the snacks.
It was nothing. A small task for the Spina di Rosula. Silver, Maloose, it's time to go.
Toodaloo.
I'll be back if I find anything new.
Okay, possibility of a third person being involved. Wait until the trial the following morning.
Put our heads together. We've got to get our defense ready for the trial. Oh, it's probably gonna be a long and difficult case. There's no point in worrying about that now. We just need to prepare. Here, take Paimon's notes. They should help you review the situation.
Okay, but I want to go home though. Well, I am home, but I know what I'm saying. So can I get the hell out of here now? I want to see what happens, actually. I want to see what happens. So what would our progress be by this point? Where Nuvalet? Nowhere to be seen! Why? Okay, so then, if I were to teleport back, what would happen? I just want to check this one thing, and then we shall end the stream there, alright, guys? So just give me a moment or two. I didn't necessarily plan on playing for that long, honestly, but the quest just kept going. Okay, so now the Opera House. I mean, it says here that we can wait until 8 to 10, so I'm assuming it saved our progress just around this time, right? Yeah. It definitely did save our progress by that point. So, yeah, we can just get the hell out of here then. Great. Okay. Right, so, aside from, like, technical... terribly sorry about the technical difficulties from earlier, whether it's the lag or if it's the unpreparedness of the stream itself because, well, you actually needed to install something. But yeah, this has honestly been pretty fun. Yeah, this has honestly been like a pretty fun Archon quest so far. Ooh, yeah. So I gotta like. So we're definitely gonna be continuing this maybe next week. Yeah, considering like the schedule that I have right now, it's like I said, I can only stream it for at least twice a week. One of them being today, and then this coming Sunday, I'll be playing some more Halo Infinite. We're gonna continue doing that. Let me just check something here. Okay, there we go. Such, we got ourselves 12 witches so far. All right, not bad, not bad, not bad. All right, so as I said before, this coming Sunday, we'll be playing some more Halo Infinite because it's just gonna continue the story and all that. I have been debating on whether or not I should do some of the side quests here and there. Well, not side quests, more like some of the missions that are around the area of where I am right now, and just tackle the the story missions as we progress. We'll see what happens. Maybe after that stream, I'll consider it. But for now, we'll definitely be playing some more Halo Infinite by then, and then by Monday, I'll decide on what to do regarding a video. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna do the my ranking video for the Genshin for the new animations for the characters, or just do the follow-up for Honkai Star Rail. You'll know soon enough once Monday rolls around. Monday my time, and then maybe like Monday late night regarding your time, Jonathan, or wherever that may be. So definitely keep an eye out on that one, and then next week we'll do some more Genshin. All right. So with that said, thank you very much for tuning into the stream, and thank you very much for hanging around, chatting around, and all that jazz. And hope to see you this coming Sunday when we play some more Halo Infinite. Until then, take care.